You'll find the perfect fit for every Sunday. Selection may vary by store.
Reese Davis here. When the pressure's on, you find out who's ready and who's not. Same goes for the job site. The work doesn't slow down when conditions get tough, and you need tools that can finish strong.
That's why DeWalt tests its tools under real-world conditions that push even the best to their limit. Only then does a tool earn the DeWalt badge. They're built to perform again and again, like they did on the first use. DeWalt, guaranteed tough. Available at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Here we go. Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea, Travis Rogers. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on your Monday afternoon.
I'm a chivato.
Welcome into the No Stress Sports Talk Express this 24th of August, 2026. Well, it's Monday, which means Marcus Grant, that Star Wars brother, as Scott Kaplan says, is here. Marcus joins us on a Monday. Of course, you see Marcus on NFL Network, the fantasy guru. And Marcus is part of our Rams broadcast team during the preseason. Rams beat down the Saints on Saturday.
Three receivers out there for the Saints on 3rd and goal from the 6. Rattler in the gun. Rattler drops back, looks left, throws left. It is intercepted! The Rams gone the other way at the 20, the 30, the 40. It's Alex Cook. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown Rams! A 100-yard interception for a touchdown. Give that man some oxygen, because he's going to need it after running the length of the field.
We'll talk about that as we get ready for the final preseason game Thursday against the Chargers. Oh, by the way, DeMarco Farr is part of the broadcast, too.
Why don't you shut up?
We'll talk Dodgers baseball. Dodgers sweep the Pirates. Get ready for the Braves this week.
You're just the sidekick here?
More Mark Walters Lakers nonsense. USC kicks off this weekend against San Jose State. And yes, it is A24. Remembering the Mamba on this A24. Kobe Bryant forever, Jack.
Oh.
Let's do it. Producer Laura's here. Young D, Sweet D. Producer DeAndre Hawkins on the ones and twos. The social team at the back end, you. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Your Monday afternoon in the Southland right now.
Oh! He will not take the jelly out of my donut today.
Whoa.
You damn right. Hell yeah. It was a shutout. Come on now. Absolutely. Beat the snot out of him.
Preseason
snot.
Beat him about the head and neck. I don't care.
Preseason head.
Way to go, Stetson Bennett. Yeah.
Preseason All-American. Absolutely.
Good call, George. That was awesome.
That was a good call.
That was a great call.
That was a good play.
I felt it. The hair stood up.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Hell of a play. Felt bad. It's one of those moments where you feel good and bad at the same time.
Wait, who did you feel bad for?
Spencer Rattler, because he was moving him. That's a professional quarterback. Zach Wilson is not.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to exit. Let him play. He's better. Some of those passes, that's high-level ball. But I said he's a professional gambler, Spencer Rattler. He's up, pick six.
Yeah.
He's broke again. You know what I mean?
That it's time for you to leave is the nicest way I've ever heard someone say, hey, that guy sucks.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That was
skittish.
artfully done.
Yeah, skittish in the pocket. Yeah, but it was a great weekend.
Good.
Yeah, fun.
Good.
Burning up.
Good weekend for you, Marcus?
Well, yeah, I was here pretty much all day Saturday. I mean, I was here for pre-halftime and post of the Rams while you were there over at SoFi Stadium. And then Sunday, I got to take advantage of the air conditioning inside the Natural History Museum.
Oh, nice.
So that was nice.
Yeah.
That was kind of the weekend for me.
That's
Good for
interesting.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
What'd you
took the
see?
kid.
Took
Like
the kid.
dinosaur bones and that kind of stuff?
He loves the animal dioramas.
Okay.
So we go through, we do that, we pause, we have lunch, and then we do it all over again.
Nice.
We do a second. But you know what?
See some
walked
woolly
in,
mammoths?
Saw some woolly mammoths, saw some tigers. But we walked in, and the woman at the front scanned our ticket. She's like, enjoy the AC. And I said, I absolutely will.
Amen to that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, movies, the mall, museums.
Mm-hmm.
These are the places on hot summer
Go
days.
sit, go
In the
sit,
cool.
go sit, right?
Dark, it's air
Yeah.
conditioned. Yeah,
Beautiful.
the whole thing.
Great
Yeah.
choice. You learn some stuff.
Absolutely.
See? Yeah, how about you?
I was busy. Do I look thinner?
A little bit.
Okay,
Well, you got the substitute teacher shirt on.
Thank you.
Again.
Appreciate it. I was waiting. You've been here for an hour and a half now.
I just noticed it, but I was
understand.
noticing the neck. Did you lose weight again?
I have to.
You're not doing Ozempic, are you?
No,
Oh.
I'm not doing the shot.
I want it.
What I think I am doing is entering a stage of severe dehydration.
Oh.
Because I was outside the entire weekend, and it was, what was it this week, like
Hot.
175 degrees?
It's hot.
Give or
was
take. Yeah.
So hot. Went to the Dodger game on Saturday afternoon, which was awesome. But
Which day?
It's a day game. So, the game started at 4 o'clock, and
Yeah.
which is kind of the meat of the heat.
Scooble?
Scooble,
Oh, you had a great
who
day.
was
Yeah,
fantastic. I mean, rough start, and then just lights out after that. So that was post-workout Dodger game. Then on Saturday, my daughter had the idea of, hey, why don't you and me and Mom go to Disneyland on Sunday?
Oh.
And I looked at Susan, and I'm like,
Ooh.
yeah, I mean, sure, you realize how hot it is, right? What are we actually doing? And I'm thinking, let's roll in there, 5, 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
wait for the
The
sun to go
sun's
down.
not right over your head.
Yeah. No, we showed up around 1.
Oh, when it's directly over your head.
Right
Okay.
over your head,
Yeah, yes.
and just went on a slog through
So
the
you're
happiest
broiling.
place on earth. It was fun. We had a really good time.
That's
but
awesome.
My goodness.
The way to do that is either you get there early before it
Yeah.
gets too hot, or you get there later when the sun's going
We
down.
get
You
there at the
you
crack.
split the difference.
Yeah.
It was poor planning on their part. I take no responsibility.
You're
for
just
Of course
this.
you don't.
I was just along for the ride. I was ready to go far earlier in the day, and wanted to leave far earlier in the afternoon. Like afterwards, like, all right, we're good, right? No, let's do this. And then the next thing you know, you look and it's 10 o'clock.
You
at
had a
night.
blast.
We
and
did.
You know it.
No,
Yeah, I bet the
I-
pictures look good.
I had a good
Yeah,
time.
there you go.
It didn't
How
take
many
time
did
for-
you drink?
How many did I what?
Drink. Like, how many alcoholic drinks did you have?
None.
Not at Disney.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you got a California Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? No? Okay.
Nah, it's
no,
too hot for that, man.
Family
Stay
time.
hydrated.
Family time and walking.
I'm not an amateur.
I
know how to
got
do that.
Yes, sir, Travis Rogers. Yes, sir.
I know when it's time to, thread the needle and when it's not.
I bet you didn't ride a damn thing, though.
I do. No. Oh, you hit me with something.
Matterhorn.
Did it.
Space Mountain.
You fit.
Did it.
You fit on the Matterhorn.
What the hell you mean?
His legs started his chest.
No,
Really?
yes. Now my knees
That's
are
wild.
under my chin.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I know.
Yes.
I'm not jacking out of school. I
Incredicoaster?
know.
Yes.
Oh.
Space Mountain.
Yes.
Already theft.
We-
Wait. You talk about the Lincoln thing a
we
lot.
didn't do Mr. Lincoln.
Oh.
I wanted to. I was vetoed.
Haunted house.
Did not get to the haunted
Okay,
house.
all right.
We
Ooh,
did.
I gotta
What
get
about
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You did
we did.
Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
Did
You
Guardians.
did Guardians.
Yeah, that's fun. I do like that.
I
We
need-
did the one where you're kind of on the fake airplane and you
Soaring.
go soaring.
Soren's awesome.
Now,
That
wait
was
a
fun.
minute. Wait
Yeah.
a minute. You have a problem with flying, and you did these?
I'm 3 feet off the ground.
Not
you're
with
talking-
Guardians.
Oh no, but see, here's the thing. Disney, I feel perfectly safe at Disney because nothing
You're
bad's
still
going to happen there.
attached to the ground.
Yeah, you're attached to the
Okay,
ground,
all right.
and it's a very responsible company that's going to make sure that all the nuts are tight and the screws are put in the correct way. They're not picking up and moving it to Barstow in 2 weeks.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
we're good. We're good there.
Hockey
So it
and,
was.
and this. I would
it
have
was
lost
good.
my house betting against
Yeah.
you.
No, we had a great time.
I never thought he'd go up on a roller coaster. I thought he was like more on the ground. I'm on the ground.
I mean, I don't know.
I am ground based.
Listening to this sounds like everything. He does a little bit of
He
everything.
does.
there.
I know. See,
I'm shocked.
different guy away from. See, me too.
We
right?
we
there
did
you go.
all of that. We did the raft thing where you spin around and
Oh, yeah.
grizzly.
The Grizzly
Nice.
one. Did you do the Tiana ride?
No, the line was too long.
Yeah, it was a long
Yeah,
one.
the line was like over an hour.
It's
Oh,
cute,
yeah.
though.
We hunted short lines for the most part, or
As you
short-ish.
should.
Yeah.
But it was great.
As you
Great
should.
That's what the app's for, too. The app can tell you, allegedly.
Yay.
when the lines are shorter,
Susan's on the app. She's like, "Ooh,
What-
this is 25
Yeah.
minutes." And this is a
It's
half an
never
hour.
correct.
We
No.
had pretty good luck yesterday.
No, but because it was hot.
Mm.
It was 100 and... Ooh, I
Hot.
almost cursed.
It
It was
hot.
105
It
degrees.
was,
Yeah,
it was
super hot.
very, very hot, but if it said 25 minutes, it was
The little
25
mall
minutes.
in my neighborhood. It used to be a covered mall, and then it became an outdoor mall. So one of those little
Oh.
outdoor malls. Lost power.
Oh,
Just everything shut off because everybody's AC was on at the same time.
Yeah.
That's how hot it was. So
Yeah.
it made sense to go off. Sneaky fun weekend for LA, right?
yeah, there's a lot going on.
It was Mudville for a while.
Oh, you mean in terms of, like, not winning
Yeah,
stuff?
we're in camp. There's no ball. The
Oh,
Dodgers
yeah,
were
yeah.
losing. It was
Yeah,
kinda-
yeah.
Hey, the Dodgers are not losing
No,
right now.
wait. They've turned it
So
around.
I'm okay with that.
Ohtani's hitting. You've got a murderer's row of pitchers, and the Rams kicked the hell out of the Saints.
Yeah.
It does matter. Don't tell me it doesn't matter. They kicked the ball. They kept score, didn't they?
I'm happy that you're happy.
There you go.
I'm happy that you're pleased with the way that it went.
Did you see Jarquez Hunter? It meant something.
I'm excited for September 10th. I'm excited for what's coming up then. Until then, look, better to win than not win. Better to give up 0 points than give up 34 points. Better to have two quarterbacks look pretty good, even if it's
the
not
other way. There you go. Now you're coming around.
All of that is
Get
fine.
him there.
But the idea that Stetson Bennett is, we're all
He's
good.
He's here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Or compare him to Funchy. He's here.
Everybody
He's here.
say I was wrong about Stetson. Go ahead. Come on.
No,
No, I'm not there yet.
First of all,
I'm not there yet.
to Travis'
I was wrong
point,
about Ty Simpson. Come on.
No,
everybody.
no.
Well, no, I don't think I was wrong about it. I never said anything negative about Ty.
Yeah, we didn't say anything bad about him. Plus, I will say, because the first thing I asked Travis is like, oh, do we believe in Stetson? He's like, I just want him to win a real.
You just want a good backup quarterback.
I just want him to play in a real game.
Sorry. Play.
You know what I mean?
I don't want him to play at all.
Of course not.
I want him to stay on the bench.
I hope that Stetson Bennett plays 10 years in the NFL
and not play
his
a damn
stat
snap.
line is nothing but zeros.
Absolutely.
0 attempts, 0 interceptions, all of these things. But in the event that, look, we've talked about this 100
actually,
times.
25 attempts at the end of the year.
Last
when
game?
we pull Stafford out.
Okay,
There you
fair
go.
enough.
There you go.
But look, if I think this is true of 32 teams, or there's not 32 good teams, but however many good teams there are, the 16 or 20 teams that have postseason aspirations, if you lose your quarterback for the season, they're over. That's just the way that the NFL goes. But if you lose your quarterback for a month, maybe a month and a half, now what do you have standing on the sidelines to keep your team afloat?
Okay, remember, now this is just me, revisionist history, right? I lost my starter, in walks Kurt Warner. So when your team is good, as the Rams are, they are loaded. Look at the backups. Everybody's playing pretty well. You can have a quarterback like Stetson Bennett and still be very, very successful. You can do it. That's what I mean. All he has to be is credible and know the offense. I think that's what he's showing. And the thing I do like, his decision-making. As soon as it's not there, go to the legs. I love that. And it was in a blink, and he didn't make too many mistakes.
So because he's acquitted himself well in a couple of preseason games, if you are Les Snead, do you pick up the phone and maybe call the Cleveland Browns and try and reunite Stetson Bennett with his former college offensive coordinator? I mean, you're able to pry Myles Garrett. Maybe you can trick them into giving you Jared Verse back for Stetson Bennett.
Read my mind.
Right? Like maybe you do something like that.
Read my mind. Let's offer. Why not?
Hey, look, we are talking about the Browns.
It's the Browns, right?
It may work.
You never know.
Calling the Browns and asking for something can never go that badly.
It get dangerous.
You know what? Let's come back and talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about the fact that Deshaun Watson is going to be the Cleveland starting quarterback.
Unbelievable, yes.
It really is unbelievable. Like in the truest sense of the word unbelievable, it's unbelievable.
Canceled and made it back. The first.
Yeah. He's on the short list at least, that's for sure. We'll get into that coming up next. Marcus is here on a Monday. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hey, get ready to celebrate. And I do mean celebrate. New DraftKings customers, you need to download the app. That's number one. And then DraftKings customers, if you sign up with code LA710, spend $5, you can get $150 in rewards within 14 days. Think about that. That's code LA710. First, download the app. That's number one. Then, new DraftKings customers, if you sign up with code LA710, you can spend $5 and get $150 in rewards within 14 days. Something big is coming. We just had the call this morning. I know a little bit about it. It's going to be special. I can't mention it yet, but it is big. September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives, and they have massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration built just for sports fans like us. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to game day. This is going to be so much fun. Wait until you try this. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means California, from Texas to Florida, every fan is in on the excitement. We're all connected. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings, DraftKings Game Day is yours. So remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history, so get pumped. One more time, for new DraftKings customers, sign up with the code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days, LA 710. Do not forget that. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. Terms at dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Hey, it's Jordan Moore. USC football is back for another season on ESPN LA. Don't miss the return of Trojans Live, Monday at 6 on ESPN LA. Me, Sean Cody, Keely Yore, we will get you ready for kickoff of the USC season and cover everything USC athletics. Plus, we'll talk to the head coach, Lincoln Riley. Trojans Live is back, Monday at 6 on your home for USC football. ESPN LA. Fight on.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays starting at 2 p.m. Choose from 5-piece dumplings original or chili crisp or a spicy boom boom taco. Pair with your favorite premium or beverage, including our new strawberry watermelon lemonade refresher, both for just $5 only at Waba Grill.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid...
Nice.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Tucson, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end September 8th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Progressive presents ways to save money that aren't bundling your home and auto insurance with Progressive.
Thanks again for taking me to the game, man. I can't wait to get in there. By the way, what's in the bag?
Oh, I bring my own hot dog and peanuts. Saves a ton.
Savvy. And what about the beach chairs?
Why buy seats when you can save big and bring your own?
We can't get in without tickets.
Tickets? What do you think the portable TV is for?
Don't save money pretending to go to the game. You could save hundreds by switching to Progressive. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Harry Douglas here to help you get in on the sweet life with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. It's that classic throwback cotton candy flavor, but with 0 sugar and a 5-hour energy boost. I keep these with me so I can tackle that sweet tooth with a tasty caffeine kick and no guilty sugary aftermath. Bring on the sweetness with Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy Shots. Cotton Candy 5-Hour Energy. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Back in the days on the boulevard.
I love this show.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Laura. So we're getting ready to talk about football, preseason ball, and I'm going to convince Travis and Marcus that it actually matters.
Good luck with that.
Travis is taking the preseason off. Hot. I'm happy with you, Marcus. I am. I miss Travis. How'd you get on the McVay plan, though? How did you get out of preseason?
I know people.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I picked up the phone and said, guys, here's what I need.
There is a part
and
of me
they
that
said, no chance.
Okay. Yeah. There's a part of me that's down there sweating. My feet are hurting. My knees are sore. And I'm like, Travis is like kicking it right now. I'm happy you had a hard day at Disney.
It was hard. It was hard. Not as hard as what Teo had over here.
Yes.
For sure.
So I open the door and Laura goes, say hi to Teo. Teo Fimo Lopez drops in on us. What is up, good man? I just saw you on TV throwing hands this weekend. What are you doing here?
Honestly, just here enjoying, celebrating. You know what I mean? And then just did an actual segment right now at Inside the Ring show with the Ring magazine. So I usually do that like at least 1 to 2 times a month.
So can I say the new WBA welterweight champion of the world?
Absolutely.
The new
WBA
welterweight champion of the world. Come on, what was that like hearing that?
Oh my goodness, a dream come true. And honestly, I haven't slept since then, since Saturday night.
Welter, like the outside
champ.
of heavyweight, the welter lineage. You are one of them dudes now.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna be coming for you now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that I'm glad you said that because right after I rewarded myself going to the gym around like 5:30 in the morning, Sunday. Yesterday morning.
So he wins the WBA belt. He celebrates by going to the gym
at 5:30 in the morning.
I literally was going to ask you. Obviously, to get ready for a fight, you got to go into the gym. You got to cut out all the nonsense. You got to get ready to go. And try to go win the title like DeMarco's talking about. I would think that after you accomplish the goal, it's a chance to go do all the things that you couldn't do. You're in the gym at 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I just really wanted to reward myself. I know that there's others out there, and I just wanted to let myself be known of, like, you know, you deserve it, but also don't forget the end goal is to keep moving forward and keep conquering all the other belts to become undisputed.
So then, do you rest? When do you rest? Or how do you rest, I guess?
I guess, you know, yeah, I just don't. I'll rest when I die.
Nah, come on. How do you blow off a little steam, though? Like, if you're getting, like, obviously, you know, a fight is incredibly intense, and you have to be fully locked in and present and concentrate. When you do chill out and relax, how do you do that?
You know, honestly, before I used to just I like Legos and stuff like that. I kid you not. I like puzzles. I like putting things together. But after my my tough defeat against Shakur Stevenson, who's a true pound-for-pound fighter, earlier this year, I think a switch occurred where I just went right back in the gym like 2 days after that fight. And that was in February, and I just been training ever since. And I think I just turned that now completely into a straight, structured lifestyle. I just love what I'm doing so much more. That at 29, I mean, 3 weight divisions, 11 world titles at 29. I mean, I'm just willing to just continue on and see how far more I could do. Because right now, you're only as young as you could get right now. That's today. And I just want to see how much I could do within this next, I say, 7 more years of doing this.
I'm trying to get there where I'm going to the gym to reward myself.
Yeah.
That's dedication. Yeah, I'm still fighting myself getting in the car.
Yeah, but the conversation in my head is get off your fat butt and go move. And because that couch feels so good, and your reward is to get into the gym.
Talking about. So obviously, Rolly wants a rematch. Is that a consideration, or are we not even down the road yet?
No, honestly, no, not at all. Look, I mean, he may had a few successes in between those rounds. I would say like the 5th round mainly. But other than that, there was no action from his side. I just didn't allow him to throw any other punches afterwards. And if anything, it just made me aim more into winning that fight effectively, you know, with the amount of punches I was hitting him to the body. I think that he didn't do enough to call for a rematch. You know, I think he's just trying to get back in the loop.
Trying to drum it up a little bit. I mean, that's how the business goes. I mean, I just wonder where you would go next and who they would put in front of you. I'm sure you would say yes. You love to fight and train, obviously. But I wonder who they might line you up to fight next.
Well,
who would you want to fight next?
I'm officially a promoter with my promotion, Takeover Promotions. I did a direct deal with DAZN, the network. So I'm the first boxer, now super world champion and promoter simultaneously in this era of boxing right now at the moment.
A boxer promoter?
Yes.
Okay.
So when it comes to all that, any of the fights that I want to do right now, which is my road to undisputed, all the world titles and everything, that's what we're looking forward to now. And there won't be no issue when it comes to me making these fights happen.
You can make them happen. Who would be some of those guys?
So let me ask. Let's cut to it, right? Ryan Garcia's got a fight coming up here in a few weeks. And obviously everybody would love to see you fight Ryan Garcia.
You're kidding.
Is that something that you're trying to get done?
Absolutely. Absolutely. All of them. There's so many great champions right now. I would like to face Devin Haney at the end of this whole road of undisputed, you know, and we face for all the glory and winner takes all type of situation. And I would say, yes, I have my eyes set on the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn, and I will be there in attendance.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What's that like watching a fight knowing that are you rooting for Ryan Garcia in that situation because you want to fight Garcia? Or are you rooting for your wallet?
You know, honestly, I'd say it's a bit of everything, right? It's there's such a it's a legacy fight. It's legendary. You know, either winner, honestly. Conor Benn, he's definitely sold out, and he's a big name in the UK across the pond. It's just an amazing environment, right? And then you see Ryan Garcia finally, it's a big name as well. So may the best man win, no matter what it is. I'm just looking at collecting each belt, and become, to me, just another undisputed world champ.
What if you sleep Ryan Garcia? That would be awesome. What if you go there and you sleep Conor Benn?
I like the what ifs.
Wow. Going back, you said losing to Shakur kind of changed your life. Wasn't it Bobby Knight who said that? You learn more in losses?
Sure.
You learn more about yourself. Did you learn about yourself in that loss?
Oh, my goodness, more than ever, and I'm so thankful for it, if anything. You know, and, you know, Shakur was rooting for me in this win, and he congratulated me, and And the whole thing was just, it's beautiful to see all that come to fruition. I think that's what we need, is the best fighting the best. And then we just all support each other along that journey, too.
Well, it's different, though. Like, I see Marcus, I see Travis every day. We've never had a fight. Like, how do you have a fight with a guy and then become friends afterwards?
You know, something that I think is just like brothers, right? You just make, it just makes the bond closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been through stuff together.
Yeah, we've been through stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Teofimo Lopez
Maybe
joining
you-
us here.
maybe you guys need to get some gloves going on here.
No, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
That's
There
a
we
little
go.
different. Teofimo Lopez joining us, who just won another belt over the weekend. And kind of go back to what we were talking about a second ago with the Ben Garcia fight. And you, like you mentioned a second ago, you're not just a fighter, you're also a promoter. And do the two sides of your brains argue with each other? Like, I actually want this fight, but this fight might be better for the promotion. This fight might make me a little more money. This is the fight that I've been looking
Money
for.
or
This is the
legacy.
fight that the legacy
money
will
or
build.
legacy.
Like, how do you balance those two competing thoughts in your brain?
You know, that's a great question, and it's true. It's the balance between money or legacy, right? And it's so true. I think about it all the time, and I think about what do the consumers want to see most right now? What is hot in the market? And I rather choose what all the sport fans want right now in that particular time, rather than let's just say the money sometimes, because that all comes together when the consumers are in with it. So it all varies, but I love it because I gotta promote, right? I gotta go out there and make people tune in, and if it's on pay-per-view and all these great things for the sport. But so why not just do it at the same time having that title?
I did want to ask you that with the press conferences. You
Yes.
guys get personal sometimes. It gets really deep, like cutting deep.
Not too personal, like we don't talk about families.
Are there rules of engagement? Like, I'm gonna say what I need to say to pub up the fight, but stay away from certain things.
Yeah, at least on my end, for sure. Because no matter what, I think family or any of that on that side is a little too personal. Maybe back then in like the 70s, 80s, and so on and so forth, even past behind that, they probably were a little bit more, like I say, more personal on
More
that
aggressive,
end.
yeah.
Yeah, and very aggressive. But I think it's just focused on the
What
fighter.
if you know it gets to him? What if you know it gets to the guy and unnerves him? See?
I mean,
Pause.
Yeah. Well, I believe in the karmic energy vibe.
right.
So I'm just like,
Is boxer promoter, is that the future? I mean, we see a lot of athletes in other sports sort of take control of their own destiny and their sort of thing. You think that's the future for boxing too?
Not everyone can do it. Not every boxer can do it. But I've sat with the likes of Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya, which Mayweather had FaceTime me yesterday congratulating me. And it was just a great moment overall, a sweet victory, honestly. And then, but when you look about it, how it goes, it's you got to have all the tools. You have to have that it factor. And you got to understand like how boxing works. It's so difficult to understand it. Like even people don't understand the belts and all these things. And
a lot of them.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of belts that come around and what the label means and all that.
When you got into it, did you know it all, or did you learn it on the job?
I learned it on the job.
Yeah.
I'm still learning to this day. I'm 29, but I'm still young in this game. I'm 9 years professionally in the sport of boxing, and I'm just like still absorbing and asking so many questions. But when I asked Oscar, how did he do it? He gave me a little bit of a rundown on how he did it. So I'm just taking notes, and as I'm asking all those great champions, I've asked Roberto Duran, what did you eat in camp? Steak and eggs. Mike Tyson, what did you do with this and that? Give me something that I could take with me wisdom-wise. He's like, don't let your passion kill you.
Don't let your passion kill
Interesting.
you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, so I asked all these, Mitch Blood Green, I've asked him, I said, like, all these champions, and whenever you have the time to, I'm a student of the game to the day I
Where
am.
did you see Mitch Blood Green? I haven't heard from him in years.
In New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay. He fought Tyson with that Jerry
I'm going
curl.
to date DeMarco and I here a little bit, Teo. What's the first thing you think of when you think of Blood Green?
With the hair, and when he got punched?
When he jumped over the top
When he
of the
jumped over-
limousine.
yeah.
Remember, like,
Yeah.
to attack Mike, and then
No,
I think it was in
that
Brooklyn?
that was Larry Holmes.
Was that Larry Holmes? That's what it
jumping
was.
over. See, that's
what it
how
was.
you sell a fight.
Yeah.
Jump over a Cadillac on somebody.
I know. Now they try to give us fines and stuff if we do stuff like that.
Oh, really?
sometimes. Yeah,
You're
a
the
little bit.
promoter, just take it out of the other guy's hands.
Yeah, right.
I love when fighters get into it. I mean, as long as it's not personal. When dads get into it, your dad.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, but I mean, the entourages drive me crazy. I think that's why they have to fine you, because it gets stupid.
It can. It could get a little overly aggressive where people get like, I call it like main character syndrome.
Yeah, you're
you
not
know?
fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Clarissa Shields, she had just fought. She looked great in her fight in Atlanta, Georgia. And I seen one incident happen where I think a family, when I think it was a homecoming that she had, and there was a big brawl before her fight, like at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's unnecessary.
Certain
certain times.
look bad. Right. Give me your top 5 welters of all time. Since you
Top
mentioned some
5
guys.
welterweights of all time. Well, I mean, if I think about the current ones that I've seen as well was I'm not sure. Did Zab Judah go to welterweight?
He fought Floyd there, didn't he?
He fought Floyd there. Yeah, he was great.
Campaign lower. Okay.
Yeah, and then Floyd as well. And then when I think about it, Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yep.
Sure.
And then you think about Roberto Duran. Then you also think about my 5th one, Teofimo, baby. Let's go.
There we go. I was wondering. There it is.
So last one for me, Teo. You're a New Yorker.
Yes.
You celebrate the Knicks?
Of course, Knicks in 5, baby. Let's go.
Are you like a long-suffering Knicks fan?
Yes, absolutely.
What was that like to having gone through what the Knicks have gone through forever and ever to finally get to see it with your own
The
two
only
eyes?
issue with New York is like, come on, like burning a school bus and all that. I get it. We get wild and all that, but hopefully, no matter what it is, I'm thankful that we got to see that back again.
No doubt. So that
And we suffer all together, you know what I mean?
The Knicks won. You just won the WBA belt. That makes up for Fat Joe going, New York!
Well, Teo, congratulations
Yes,
on
man.
your victory.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your
Can't
latest
wait.
belt.
Yes,
Can't wait
sir.
to see you again, man.
Absolutely, I
You made
appreciate
a fan
you.
out of me. Like I told you, this fight was the first time I actually rooted for you. You know
Really?
how boxing is, right?
Oh, yeah, no, it goes up, down, side, at all different angles. But I bit down on that mouthpiece. I just want to show people, like, this is what it takes to be the best. You got to fight the best. You got to fight the toughest, the most greediest, the most powerfulest, and you'll come out on top. You just don't ever quit. That's why I realized, never give up.
Ever. Okay.
Ever give up.
Well, if you fight Ryan, I'm right there in your corner, too. Let's go.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations
Thank you.
again, Teo.
Always.
All right, the 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is coming up this Friday, August 28th. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research, brought to you by Islands, your local paradise since 1982. We'll talk a little Dodger weekend. That starting pitching should scare the daylights out of everybody else. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA. Also, don't forget, you know what else is coming up? Labor Day weekend is just around the corner. You get that 3-day weekend. You're going to do something, right? You're going to go hit the road. You're going to go see your friends. You can go to the beach. You can go to the mountains. You can get that one last little trip in there. Don't wait until you're halfway to your destination and you find out that your car is not running at its best, that you didn't take care of it. Swing on through Valvoline Instant Oil Change before you go. Their trusted techs can get the most oil changes done in about 15 minutes, and every oil change comes with an 18-point maintenance check to make sure that your vehicle's ready for the trip ahead. So you don't have to stand there and say, no, we'll get there eventually. We just got to wait for the tow truck to show up. Don't get your weekend started like that. No appointments. Just stay in your car, get in, get out, and get on with your holiday weekend at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Here's how you find one. SoCalOilChange.com for locations and coupons. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
My 7-year-old just farts all the time on command these days. Like, literally, the kid just wants to fart all the time. I just went over to say hi to him, and he's like, he threw up his leg and he farted in my face. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you?
No, that's not something's not wrong with him. That's what dads and sons do. You fart in each other's face. That's a good kid. Did you
Well, he
teach
doesn't
him
want.
that?
Now I'm going to fart in his face.
Yeah, you should. Hold him down.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Summer is sizzling and the August deals are at Northridge or Wonders Toyota. It's Bethel Durant, and I love my Camry Hybrid. And right now, you can lease a 2026 Camry SE Hybrid CVT for $359 a month or 36 months plus tax. $359 for a new Camry Hybrid? Come on now. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Camry model 2561 with total SRP of $33,808. Lease and purchase amount of $21,964. $29.99 due at signing. Includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required. Unapproved credit, tax, title, license, or extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 8/31/2026.
It's DeMarco Farr and my guy, Attorney Big Al, in studio with me today.
You know, the other thing that people do besides trying to do it themselves, I think, well, wait, we'll just hold on. Not so bad. We'll hold on. They wait a month or 2, 3 months. You call the attorney 3 months later, 6 months later. The insurance company says you really weren't injured. Nothing was wrong with you. So don't do that. If you get in an accident, call 1-800-HURT-123. You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you anything. Talk to us. We're here to help you.
1-800-HURT-123 or AttorneyBigAlCA.com.
Attorney Big Al's Attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
So I've got this right. Flat repairs or replacement if needed. Rotations and rebalancing every 5,000 miles, all included with the tire purchase. With paid installation and tax? That's the...
Don't make me say it.
I was going to say it.
You don't say it. You back it up. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee. Free with every tire purchase.
So they're the...
Midas, the best around.
Did you know Skechers makes high-performance footwear for almost every sport you play? Here's what our athletes are saying.
Hi, I'm pro basketball player OG Anunoby. I dominate in Skechers basketball. Skechers delivers championship-level performance.
I'm WNBA star Jackie Young. Skechers keeps me quick, comfortable, and ready for anything.
And you can get high-performance Skechers and hands-free slip-ins technology. Just step in and perform.
I'm pro golfer Matt Fitzpatrick. I play in hands-free Skechers golf slip-ins.
Find yours at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or whatever high-performance sports shoes are sold.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Those guys are different than other athletes. Yeah.
Boxers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super smart, too. Passionate. Loved the sport because he loved the history of this sport.
Yeah.
I really, really respect that. Yeah, more than just a hustle.
Definitely came off. You know, like you asked him his top 5. Just him kind of going through history was fun to watch.
Yeah. Who's got a better build, him or McVay?
McVay's got 40 pounds on that guy. but as far as fitness, I'll take the professional fighter.
I'll take tail on that one. Yeah.
Like a miniature Myles Garrett. You see the deltoids just popping?
Yeah.
I was sparring with him a little bit.
I saw.
Well, he got a little hold on a minute. Yeah. He flicked a jab I couldn't see. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, probably 4 of them. You might have caught the last
right,
one.
the only one I saw.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, that story, you hear this stuff and you're like, yeah, whatever. But the man trains for a fight, wins the fight, and then his reward to himself is to go back and train some more.
At 5:30 in the morning.
He left out, so he partied. He had some other professional athletes, some other boxers that were there partying. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. So he had a good time. They said, what do you want to do now? He said, let's go to the gym. And he said most of them got in the limo and got out of there.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He likes to work out. He's amazing. Like I said, I never rooted for him ever. Like he was in my Roberto Duran, I hate you list.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always fighting my favorite fighter type dude. Until this last fight, I just became a fan.
I would have been the other dudes that got in the limo and that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not a boxing champion.
First of all, it sounds like they were out late, so I probably wouldn't have been in there to start. I like to wrap my evening up at around 9:30, 10 at the latest.
Unless you're going to Disneyland, riding every ride out there.
We were home by 10:30. I was a responsible adult.
Did they stay awake during the ride home? Dad was alone again. Alone again. Yes, sir.
Marcus, is that your deal too? You get in the car and your wife and your son just knock out immediately?
It's hit or miss. My wife's more likely to fall asleep than my son. He'll be like wired, and I'm like, oh, come on, man.
You load him up on churros and cotton
candy.
candy.
I would like for him to go to sleep, but he's like wired when we get home. I'm like, come on, bro, like it's time to lay down.
Wow.
We were going home, and so right as we get off the freeway, they kind of perk up again,
Oh yeah.
And I said, I'm going home. I'm jumping in the shower. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
See, I'm saying good night now. We haven't even pulled into the driveway. This is how this is going to go.
I'm an adult.
Disneyland was Sunday. Dodger game was Saturday, and it was interesting because it wasn't the first time I've ever seen Scooble pitch with my own 2 eyes. I saw him pitch opening day 2 years ago when the Tigers came in and he pitched against Blake Snell, and the Dodgers beat him. I think it was 3-2 or 4-3 or something like that. But was really impressed when I saw him the last time. But seeing him on Saturday, the game got off to a weird start where they got 3 hits off of him in the first inning, including a couple of balls that were squared up.
Yeah.
In particular, O'Neal Cruz's triple into the corner. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy just can't seem to kind of break through and be that full Scooble. And literally, the second the thought was finished crystallizing in my head, there it was. And then from that point forward, it's like, we're done here. And literally, nobody got anything the rest of the way. It was an incredible performance.
Yeah, I was sort of waiting. I was off somewhere, but I'm watching it. And actually, no, I was here. I was here for Rams pregame and watching it. And I put in our Blue Review text chat. I was like, did we trade for the wrong Tarek Skubal? Like, what's going on? And even that second inning, he gave up a couple of soft contact hits or whatever. But to your point, then I don't know if he got mad, if the switch just flipped, or he figured something out. But it was that Tarek Skubal start we've been waiting for. It was the dominance. It was the 11 strikeouts. And from the middle of the second inning on, the Pirates just didn't have a clue.
None.
None at all.
None. Just a
cowboy in him.
Total wipeout. He does.
He got some cowboy in him. It's the greatness gene. You will not embarrass me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has a flair for the dramatic and a real good read of what's going on right now. You know what I mean? That was his first win as a Dodger.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something you can write home about.
Now, fair enough. In his defense, he pitched well enough in the other starts to win. They just didn't score any runs or the bullpen gave it up. But this was the first time where you're like, oh, no, this is the guy that's supposed to help you win another World Series.
And we've been waiting really since the beginning of the season, spring training, through April, May, March, June, and July for all right, let's see what this looks like when it's fully operational. And it's still not, but we got a better glimpse of what it may be. And if you're the Brewers and you're telling us, hey, look, the Dodgers look a little tired. They look a little stale. They look like they've got a little bullpen hiccup, that, Shohei is just having a mortal good season as opposed to a, otherworldly great season, that we've got a shot. And then you see what happened this weekend with Yamamoto, Skubal, and Snell. And those three guys gave up a grand total of 7 runs over 15 innings, and you're just not going to happen.
Well, that and Tyler Glasnow is back tomorrow. Shohei Ohtani's throwing bullpens and could be back on the mound as soon as the next homestand.
Yep.
This Death Star is about to be fully operational.
Yes.
Well, with one little problem. Is Pages out?
Yeah, for a month or so.
Just enough time to rest up and ramp up for the playoffs.
You okay
maybe.
out there?
It's interesting you ask. Marcus, I'm curious if you agree with this. This is the first thing that's happened to them injury-wise this season. I said, that could be a problem. Like all of the other things that they've had, Will Smith, when he got hurt, you're like, okay, I don't think anybody expected him to be gone for multiple months, but he's still going to get back in time to hopefully be Will Smith. Even with Shohei missing time on the mound, he's, like he just said, he's getting ready to go again. Snell, we knew he was coming back. He's back. Glasnow, same thing. Skubal, he's here. There really isn't another obvious option to go play center field.
Who's out there? What's his name?
You could use
Alec
Thomas.
Yeah.
You could use Alex Call. You could use Kike Hernandez. You could use Tommy Edman. Like, you have options, but Andy Pages is one of your better players this season and plays the best center field by a mile on your team. And this is the first time during this season where it's like they don't have an obvious answer to fix that.
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it is, Alec Thomas had some nice at-bats, drove in a couple of runs over the weekend. Can he just be passable, right? To your point, I think they'll platoon him. I think we'll see Tommy Edman out there when there's a left-hander on the mound. Can you just get, passable defense? Can you get a little bit of production in the lineup from whoever's in there? I think that's going to take you a little bit. And look, if Will Smith's starting a rehab assignment, that adds a bat. That adds a little bit of length to your lineup. So it's not optimal, but the idea that if it takes 4 weeks and he's back at the end of September and they can just, again, this is where it helps that you have a 9-game lead in the division. It helps that you're a game back of the Brewers and you're 4 games up, I think, on the Braves. So you've got a little bit of cushion to play with.
Dude, does it matter if you have the best record in baseball?
Rather have it than not have it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does number 2 hurt you?
It's more important, I think. There's more difference between 2 and 3 than there is between 1 and 2.
Yes. Better said.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah, but if you're going to play game 6 and 7 somewhere, you'd rather play them at home.
Okay.
And I think that's now the big advantage is obviously you get to skip that wild card round. But this year, I think it's even better because you could run into somebody like Philadelphia in that spot or San Diego. And I know San Diego's not a great team, but they're a dangerous team. And they're one of those teams that would like nothing more than to ruin your three-peat.
Mitigate the danger.
So yeah, I think that's an interesting part.
And Pages missed, what, 2 of 3?
Yeah, he got hit on Friday night.
Yeah. Friday night. Okay, so you had a patchwork or somebody else out at center. You said that could hurt you. How would it show up?
It will show up in a variety of ways. Number one, your challenging will get better. Number two.
I meant for the negative.
No, I know what you meant. Look, he's the best center fielder on that team. So you're instantly a little weaker defensively. And not only that, Teoscar Hernandez is not a good left fielder. Kyle Tucker, previous to this season, was a pretty good right fielder. He has not been. So what was a weakness has got even weaker along the way. I'll say this about Tucker.
God, you're pitching.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to have to run down a million balls out there, but it only takes one. Not saying he's back. Not saying everything's fine. I will say Kyle Tucker had a pretty big hit on Saturday, drove in a couple of runs, stole a base, drew a key walk, hustled down the line to avoid a double play. He did some baseball playery things over the weekend that made me go, okay.
Maybe the standing ovation worked. He got a mild standing O on Friday. Maybe
it was funny on Saturday.
It seemed pretty real.
When he would come up to bat, there would be a smattering of standing O. I'm like, guys, sit down. Come on, this is not. This is weird.
Pretty genuine though, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't think anybody was doing it derisively, but like we talked about on Friday, I still would be mortified if that were me. Like you're giving me a standing ovation because you know that I'm that rough.
Well, maybe it motivates him. I would love to never have it happen again.
To at least not be embarrassed
there you
anymore.
Go. Yeah.
The Paz thing, though, and by the way, you can hit him anywhere from 2nd to 7th in your order. Like you could put him almost anywhere, and he's going to give you a pretty good at bat.
I get hit by a ball in my hand
at 100 miles an hour. Yeah.
Okay, when you put it that way.
Do me a favor, go out and punch a rock as hard as you can and see if your hand breaks, because that's about what we're talking about. 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back this Friday. That's the 28th. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Brought to you by attorney Big Al. 1-800-HURT-123. The Far Side is coming up next.
At ESPN Los Angeles.
7:10 a.m. KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma sports radio station. USC football.
Fight on.
Miller at the 5. Miller in the end zone. Touchdown USC. The Trojans kick off the season Saturday, August 29th against San Jose State.
Right into a sack. Boom. Down he goes. Dives inside of the end zone. Touchdown USC. Jake Mayava's done it with his feet again.
Kickoff is at noon.
On your home for Trojan football.
USC football is back this fall on ESPN LA. LA's mega sports station. Fight on.
Play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. See why readers of Newsweek and USA Today named Pechanga the best casino outside Las Vegas. Enjoy world-class amenities, entertainment, dining, spa, and golf, plus 24/7 gaming excitement. The immense casino floor and 1,100 hotel rooms and suites makes Pechanga one of the largest in the country. Skip the traffic, head to Pechanga Resort Casino off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and more info.
Rams preseason football is back, and the countdown to kickoff is officially underway. Get your first look at new additions like Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie, alongside stars Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, to experience every game live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and exclusive stadium event pre-sales. Explore Rams season tickets today. Visit therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of this season's action and get your Rams season tickets now.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696. And manage your diabetes as easy as...
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
I am actively rooting for Stetson Bennett. Saw him right after the game. He was stretching by himself, and it's one of those things in preseason where, everybody feels differently about preseason, and it doesn't count. We get it. But he played his butt off.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
100%.
And it's out of your hands. So he had that glow about him, like, I did what I was supposed to do. Let the chips fall where they may.
Day.
Right,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be, but as
I
of
mean,
right now,
look,
I had a great day.
You could have had Spencer Rattler or Zach Wilson's day.
True.
So better than that.
And doing the when they have the interviews, they had Ty Simpson there, and he's doing the little press crush right in front of Stetson Bennett. So he's asking, answering questions in front of the guy he's competing with,
Right.
which is always an
be
interesting deal. But he was very gracious. The one thing that bothered me, number one, is he's wearing an Alabama T-shirt. You're not in college, bro. Come on.
That's kind of frowned upon, isn't it?
Take that thing off.
Yeah. I've heard about that before.
But it's changing now. Now you can go back to college. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
maybe he'll re-enroll.
Somebody rather go to LSU than the Browns.
Right, you
so.
never know.
You know?
So technically, Ty Simpson can go back to college if he wanted to.
Oh, boy.
Right. Isn't that crazy? Oh, my God. He gets beat up by Stetson Bennett and goes back to school.
Yeah, you know what? On second thought.
All right. But I did look up the current NFL preseason leaders just for fun.
Yeah.
Joe Milton is number one in Dallas. And I wanted to ask this earlier when it started. I wonder if he wins the backup job to Dak. Anybody? No.
Who else is there?
I forgot who he's competing with. I'll look that up. But Joe Milton's the guy everybody likes, and he's been around. He's got a lot of talent. He's got the best passer rating of the preseason at 142.9. Ty Simpson is actually at 114.3. Stetson Bennett is at 78.5, which is very Stetson Bennett-like, but it doesn't tell the whole story. If you factor in all of preseason, he's 23 of 37 for 219 after 2 games and 2 rushing touchdowns. If you're considering a backup for Matthew Stafford with a team that is this loaded and this good, that's actually passable. That's actually what you want. There's no picks on here. Yeah, I'll take, as long as you're matriculating the ball down the field, we're fine. As long as you're not turning the ball over, we're fine.
That's the part to me, DeMarco, that I thought was the most comforting part, was that the ball's not being thrown to the wrong team. It's not being put on the ground, and there isn't a bunch of bad, dumb penalties.
There's a few.
There's a few, but
yeah,
they were.
But yes,
it was like, okay, this kind of works. And if you put everybody out there other than Matthew Stafford, you put Kyron Williams out there, and you put the tight ends out there, and you put Devontae and Puka out there, can he get it done? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And it doesn't feel like you're stuck in the mud like I would have thought maybe a month or so ago.
Well, Marcus, I'll shoot this one right to you. I wrote this one specifically. I can't speak today. Specifically for you.
Okay.
Stetson Bennett isn't winning the Rams backup quarterback job because he's the most talented quarterback in the room. He's winning it because he's proving he knows how to play quarterback. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense. Do we know that he's winning it? It feels like it's still very much up in the air who the number 2 quarterback is.
Well, I mean, if you start Ty Simpson on Thursday, does that mean he beat him out?
That means Bennett's the guy.
That means Bennett's the guy if
right?
Simpson starts Thursday.
Right.
Do I have that right?
Either way, I mean,
Whoever plays is number 3.
You might even see the fourth guy.
Yeah, right.
You might not see these two anymore.
Was it Matthew Caldwell?
Yeah, the guy that hasn't been in. Absolutely. He may be that guy. I think that Stetson can play, can handle it, and Ty Simpson is a guy that, yeah, he's all right. Let's keep pouring more stuff and keep them out of harm's way at some point. But it did make me think. Last time we were at Legends Attic, we had a blast. There was a movie.
Chris Harville.
Yes, dropped a movie pitch.
Yes.
And it was awesome, right?
Yes.
So it made me think about a Stetson Bennett movie and what I would call it. How about The Long Way Back?
Okay.
The Stetson Bennett story.
Not bad.
Everybody gets the chance to become who they are.
Okay.
Is that your tagline
That's
for it?
the tagline.
Okay.
That's the selling point.
All right.
So you start at Georgia. You know he's a 2-time national champion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And everyone counted him out from day one.
Didn't he start at Georgia, had to leave and come back, right?
He left,
Yeah.
wanted to leave, got a text from Georgia saying, no, we value you. He decided to come back. They didn't hand him anything.
Yeah.
He went right back to work and had to earn it. And did.
Yeah.
Yes. And then beat Nick Saban in the SEC championship game. Come on.
Well, him and a roster full of NFL players.
Well, They were uber talented.
But you're right.
Just like this team, uber talented.
Yeah.
Your job was to not mess it up.
That's an excellent point.
He's done this before.
Honestly, you're exactly. I feel better already.
Right.
Like, that's a really good
He knows
point.
it. And the last thing was he gets to L.A., kind of loses it, finds it again, and here we are.
Yeah.
So I kind of fudged the end. I said, 10 years from now, he becomes a Super Bowl champion. Why not? It's my movie.
But look, this is why we have movies, and not everything's a documentary.
So I'm sitting here, I'm looking at pictures of Stetson Bennett, and I mean, who would you get Chalamet to try and play Stetson Bennett?
Ooh, good call.
This feels like an Emily Abel question. Like
If I could, I guess I'd have to hire a bunch of small guys though. Yeah.
Chalamet's not a big dude.
That's what I mean.
Can I give you a Daniel Radcliffe situation?
He's really small.
What about Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf would be awesome.
Yeah.
See, that would be great.
I'm just thinking skinny on the shorter side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot about Stetson we don't know. I mean, he is really, you've seen him in press conferences.
Yeah.
The guy is a pro. He can handle it.
He has what most quarterbacks have. Not all, but most.
The it thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks in and he's got it. Whether he's got it or not, he's given off the energy of, I've got this. Even as a third-string quarterback or as a fourth rounder. Was he fourth rounder? I think
Yes.
fourth rounder. Even that rookie season when he would come over to the set during our Rams training camp shows, and I got to interview him a couple of times. He had that, dude, I'm
swag.
I got it.
Yeah.
Now, maybe it's that from Georgia.
It's
It just carried over.
I would think it's, one bit playing at a high level in college, but also being at a program where, it's not the NFL, but it ain't far off in terms of like the media attention and the interview requests and that sort of thing.
I think at the very least, at the very worst, you carry 3 quarterbacks. That's the only
Seems like
downside
it.
I
I
think
can
that
see.
happens.
Yeah, because if you can't cut Ty Simpson.
Did you start working on the screenplay yet, or just the title and the
I just
tag?
threw it out there.
Okay.
Working on it.
Put it in chat. See what comes
I'm
back.
going to put myself out there, though.
Oh.
Okay, the real-looking me, not the one that was in.
Not 6'5", dreads and light skin.
Yeah, with the long. Yeah, come on. Probably speaking French. Come on, Kurt. What are we doing here?
Probably like from
That's
the
some quality
Bahamas or
control.
something,
Right, thank
right?
you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
We'll get Bay Area, 6'1", short hair.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the guy, though. Let's
That's
go.
cool. We'll do that.
And C.J. Daniel. All I see is a first down machine.
Got a lot of targets on Saturday.
He's fearless and he's got grips. This is the guy you send out in Seattle on 1st and 10 and give me another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, stick this one. Absolutely. And they fed him 13 targets. They
went at him a ton.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk more about that. We'll get into a little Lakers as well, and, of course, lots more Dodgers to get to. But if you are in and around downtown, you may have seen this. If not, let me explain to you what is sitting outside our window. There is a aircraft that looks kind of like a drone, kind of like an airplane, kind of like a helicopter, only it's none of those 3 things, and it may change the way you get around Los Angeles. We're going to talk about it. Coming up next, it's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Get ready to celebrate new DraftKings customers. If you sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710. First thing you got to do is download the app. That is number 1. And you want to be on board with this because something big is coming very, very soon. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals and exclusive deals, an all-day celebration built for sports fans. We just had a call this morning. I wish I could tell you more, but trust me, this is going to be big, and you want to get down with this. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to Game Day. The DraftKings Sports app, like I said, download that ASAP, is now live in all 50 states. We're all connected. California, from Texas to Florida, every fan is in on the excitement. More people to trade with. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. So remember the date, write it down. September 2nd, 9/2. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. Really, this is going to be something different. So get pumped up. Get ready to celebrate new DraftKings customers. Make sure you sign up with code LA710. Spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710. In partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. Terms at dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
You got a Hawaiian shirt in your closet? You don't have one, huh? No. You got nothing. I got a guayabera. guayabera.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
A guayabera. Un maravera, un tapa and tupa and boom maravera. What is that?
You're singing Guantanamera.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you saying?
Guayabera's a shirt, bro.
A guayabera?
Guayabera. It's like a Cuban shirt, like the old cigar rollers and domino players used to wear it.
You mean a short sleeve button down with like lines coming down?
Yeah, with the lines that are like sewn in. Yeah.
I thought you were singing the song. One maravera, yeah.
Guantanamera, chico.
One maratera,
no Tanamera.
Now, what's Juan Tanamera's deal? What's his story, Juan?
I don't remember.
What did he do?
I mean, I don't know.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hi guys, it's Ramona Shelburne for Hyundai of Glendale, where it's back to school savings all month long. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for $279 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Take it from me, with next level customer service and incredible dealer incentives, your next Hyundai is waiting for you at Hyundai of Glendale. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out at HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$279 per month plus tax. Plus in lease for 24 months. $47.49 total due on signing. Plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMF. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 8/30/26.
In a contracting business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first call to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for visionaries ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan. AI for the trades.
Empower. Katie got a VIP box for the postseason. She worked with Empower to help her get good at money so she can be a little bad. She planned well and was able to bring the whole family.
Who wants homemade egg salad sandwiches?
Even Beth.
Horseradish? Anyone? How about some tuna on rye?
Oh, strike 3, Beth. Invest well, live a little. Start today at Empower.com.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
Feeling awesome. Yes. What's up?
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Guys, what the heck is going on out here?
Back to the guys.
All right, so if you've been around LA Live in the last day or so, you're going to have seen an aircraft right across the street from Crypto.com, right in that plaza outside of our studios here. I described it a second ago as something that looks like a hybrid of a drone, a helicopter, an airplane, but it's none of those things. Joining us right now is the Chief Marketing Officer from Archer, Miles Rogers, joining us. This is an air taxi that is going to start taking people from A to B through the city of Los Angeles in the air. Do I have this right?
In the air. It's an incredible airplane. And as you said, some people call it flying cars.
Yeah.
We are the official air taxi of LA 28 and Team USA. And so one of the main reasons we're here today is to show this incredible Olympic livery to the world. But the other extremely exciting reason we're here is to announce our partnership with LA Live and AEG. And this will be the first ever vertiport in downtown Los Angeles.
Vertiport.
Dude,
that means
that's futuristic.
Bro, we have made it. This is the Jetson era.
Yeah, it does feel like the flying cars that we've been asking for are finally here.
We've been asking for it. The future is here. And, a lot of people who want to come down to LA Live, it's just the traffic's insane.
Yeah.
They get to tune into your show, which is there's upside there.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got some captive audience and some great listeners. But this is really going to take some of these 90-minute, 2-hour drives and be 9 and 10-minute flights.
What's the first thing I said? It's going to change L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just took out the worst part of Los Angeles if you can get over the top of it. I mean, how long did it take to get this thing, the one I saw out there, from test to let's go with it?
It's really an incredible team at Archer and some of the best designers. And we would invite everybody, come on down to LA Live and check out the aircraft. Probably one of the coolest aircraft that you will ever see, but some of the smartest people in the world working on this project. And we recently acquired Hawthorne Airport. And if you're familiar with Hawthorne, it's 80 acres in the heart of Los Angeles. Some incredible companies that are there doing some amazing, innovative things. And when we looked at all the LA network that we had going on, Orange County, Long Beach, obviously Hawthorne, we've got an incredible partnership with the Rams, and they'll be in Woodland Hills doing some incredible things there. Santa Monica, and to really add that downtown location is huge for Archer, and it's going to be huge for Angelenos.
I mean, I'm looking at this thing with the planned network. I mean, it looks like, LAX, SoFi Stadium, Santa Monica. You guys have a really extensive sort of situation built out right now, potentially.
Yeah, and, we take the view that if you win LA, you win the world. And if you can make this technology work here, well, look, we're going to probably celebrate another Super Bowl.
Dang
here,
right.
So we may as well prepare.
There you
go. The Rams had their Super Bowl party at Hawthorne, so maybe we should run it back.
I halfway remember that party.
It was great.
Yeah. So take me through this. We're talking with Miles Rogers, who's the CMO of Archer. Is this going to be something like an Uber where you just dial it up on an app? Do you show up at a vertiport? Like how does it work?
Yeah, it's a great, and eventually it will get to that. So at the beginning, there'll be a few of these aircraft in the sky. You're not going to look up and there's going to be highways in the sky, but we're really planning for the future. And LA 28 was this perfect opportunity to really galvanize the world around this technology. And everybody has been so incredible saying, let's really make this happen. But the big thing for us was leaving a legacy behind for Los Angeles. So you'll see in the years to come, as you add more aircraft to the fleet, we want to make this accessible to as many people as possible.
Now, you have pilots, right? It's not like
it's not a Waymo in the sky.
Yeah.
We have
there's a guy up there.
We have pilots,
and he talks.
And
just making sure.
Yeah, okay. he talks, and he'll be great company, and you'll see some incredible views.
This is Travis. Would you, if we were offered, would you take a spin? I hope I'm not putting you on. You're on roller coasters now. I know it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like airplanes. Give me the
heebie-jeebies.
They make me tense. I'll get on them and I'll fly. Like I'm not going to drive across the country. I will do it. But why not? I'm in.
Okay.
Is it expensive?
So this aircraft has about 100 miles range.
Okay.
But when you look at it and you look at some of these routes that are the big traffic routes, they're not that far.
Yeah.
So these will really be some of these quick hops within cities. So the networks we've announced are Los Angeles, Miami with an incredible South Florida network, the Bay Area, and New York. So you can sort of see like the cities that we're gravitating to. But again, LA, when LA win the world.
Is the idea to have it be like an Uber where, okay, it's not cost prohibitive? Or is that the goal? What could the expectation be that when this launches and it's available to the public, are we talking, $20, $40? Are we talking
we're looking
hundreds?
at Uber black pricing per
Okay.
seat. So, and really making this economical for people. Especially as we scale out and add more aircraft.
You're
to the
cutting
fleet.
my commute down by what, 90%? Yeah, it's worth it.
So just
absolutely
theoretically speaking, Miles, let's say there was an individual who lived in South Orange County, let's say,
yeah,
and worked down at LA Live.
Yes,
is that a commute that could be made?
I mean, it is. Orange County's in our network. LA Live we announced today and could not be more excited about it. But it's interesting that you said that because the Orange County people are the ones that are so pumped about this technology. That drive at the wrong time of day is 2.5 hours.
Yes, it is.
Now, I do have talking points. I'm not supposed to talk about traffic a lot, but I think when people consider going to a sporting event, you take that calculus into play, and it's like, you know what? I'll probably stay home, or maybe I won't go.
I went to the Dodger game on Saturday. I live in Laguna Niguel. Okay, I went to the Dodger game on Saturday afternoon. Theoretically, a low traffic time. It took me 2 hours and 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't go. At least you didn't go on Otani bobblehead night.
It was Otani
bobblehead.
night.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah, did you get your bobblehead?
We did get the bobblehead.
Did you pop it on eBay, or you're holding on to it?
Not yet. My next stuff. What is the altitude that these planes fly at?
Great question.
Flies at about 1,000, 1,500 feet.
Okay. And speed?
About 150, 200.
And they're electric aircraft, right?
Electric. They plug in, and one of the coolest things is they're quiet. And so one of the biggest things people don't like about, certain aircraft is how noisy they are.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're at our flight test facility, sometimes you don't even know what's up there. It's absolutely incredible. And the noise is a big reason why we're building this sort of community acceptance.
All right, last thing. So for me is I have to drive to the vertiport to catch it. It doesn't land on my street. and picks me up like
It's not,
an Uber.
it's not a bus, no.
That would be awesome if it did that. Yeah.
That's 2.0.
Oh, 2.0 shows up at my house? Okay, yeah.
We should make a VIP friends and family. You know, it's interesting, though. Yes. So initially, you will go to a vertiport. But one of the great things about, if you look at the network map, and I know you guys have the most talented social team out there, they probably have the map up there. These aren't too far away from where people live. So you can plan to get to one of these vertiports pretty quickly and get out pretty quickly. Is it going to solve every single flight mission for every single person? No. But it'll certainly make things more convenient getting around.
For that guy that goes from OC to...
Yeah, just if anybody was
guy.
making that drive regularly, you know. Miles Rogers is our guest. He's the CMO of Archer. And where are we in the arc from idea to theoretical to implementation to where I'm going to look up and I'm going to see one of your aircraft?
Yeah, so this aircraft flies on most days at our flight test facility. We really looked at LA-28 as this moment to bring the world together and help deploy this technology. They've got an incredible team. And the Team USA livery is so cool because at Archer, we also see ourselves as Team USA.
Sure.
American innovation, American manufacturing. So we look at the Olympics as that moment where we show this technology to the world and then start flying people around and leave a legacy behind for LA.
Marcus, you getting in?
Yeah, I'm down.
You're on?
I'm absolutely down to try it.
How big are they? How many passengers can they hold?
There's
three of us fit?
Yeah, oh yeah. There's
Okay.
four passengers and a pilot, and we could do a flight like an Entourage episode. I don't know who's what character, but
Wait, do we have to get on scales? Because some of us are...
I was going to say, I'm a
let's
little
not
big.
worry about that.
Well, I want to make sure before we go, you know?
Maybe you and I have to take
Dallas.
separate flights.
Making sure.
Marcus could go with either one of us, but you and I can't
I'll
go
take
together.
the second one. Yeah, there you go.
This is exciting. So the launch date could be as soon as the 2028 games or before that?
Yeah, and actually, really exciting. We're going to be doing some flights in LA later this year. There have been some executive orders that are bringing some experimental flying to a few states across the country. And so it's happening. And it's, maybe this show today, but it's a matter of, getting people on board to support it. And but I think if we get this group on board, then all the people who are sitting in traffic today listening to the show,
dreaming of flying cars.
Well,
yeah, man,
they have them now.
This is a cliche that all of us that have lived in LA for a long time certainly know. Like you can't get people in LA to give up their cars. Like They just don't want to do it. That we want to drive everywhere we go. We want to. That Uber was a little bit of a dent in that, and people were, but it's still a car on the road. This is the one thing. Like if you're telling me I can get from my house to downtown in 15 or 20 minutes or whatever that is, oh my goodness, you can have my car.
The biggest thing you can do for people is give them their time back. And that's the one thing that's so valuable. You catch that extra kids practice, or you're home for dinner, or even when you picture coming down to LA Live. And think about the LA fan. You look at a game, it's 4-all in the 7th inning, and you start to see people looking at each other like, oh,
we better get going.
And you're like, it's 4-4. This is the most exciting time of the game. And not saying LA fans are known for leaving early, but if you knew you weren't going to have to grind to get yourself home, you would stay. And you might stay for dinner. You might come down early. So when you look at some of these, I think LA Live is one of the premier sports and entertainment complexes on the planet Earth. And you look at all the things that go into it. I think 2,000 plus ticketed events and just incredible. People will come and spend more time here if they know that it's not going to be a 4-hour process.
I stand by. It will change LA.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely change LA.
Love it.
Miles, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Thanks for having me. Can I stay the rest of the day, or I got to roll out?
Want to hang out? You want to hang out? Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Every time I'm stuck on that freeway, I'm going to be looking up to Marco like, where is my...
Why aren't I up there?
Yeah, and come see the aircraft. It's here at LA Live. It's gorgeous.
How long is it going to be there for?
Gorgeous plane. It'll be here through the end of the day tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool.
So if you want to come down, hit the Sparks game tonight, I think.
There you go.
Now, is it going to take off out of here, or are you going to
It takes off vertically.
Oh, I got to see this.
Oh, it takes off vertically like a helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Fantastic.
We're in.
Let's go.
All right.
See, there you go.
Thank you, Miles.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. We're going to get back to that Rams roster crunch that DeMarco was talking about. Like, who is the odd man out and how many jobs are actually available? That's all coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
like we said, with flying cars, down on the road, it's a little bit dangerous, especially now with all the kids going back to school. Not knocking the teenagers out there. Love you. We all been there. But look, there's a lot of inexperienced drivers on the road, and a lot of people drive way too fast. Please slow it down. With all these scenarios that may come into your driving realm, if you end up having an unfortunate accident, it changes your whole day, your whole week, sometimes your whole year. Here's what you can do. You can call my guy. Yep, I got a guy. His name is Attorney Big Al. And just like in sports, you need the right team in your corner, and this is the team you definitely want. Big Al has been helping accident victims across California for over 15 years. He's an L.A. native, a huge sports fan. Wait till you hear him go. Can't make him stop. It's good stuff. And he knows that after a crash, things can get overwhelming really, really fast. Between dealing with the insurance companies trying to rip you off, trying to get your car fixed, trying to find the right doctors, if God forbid you're hurt, it can be a lot. It can turn your whole world upside down. This is where Big Al and his team will step in. Lock in this number to your phone right now. 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. HURT-123. Can't miss it. They'll help guide you through the process, protect your rights, help you understand what you may be entitled to. That's the most important thing. Here's the biggest thing. Don't let the insurance company call the plays for you. Make sure your first call is to Attorney Big Al. That number again, 1-800-HURT-123. They're available 24/7. Your consultation is free. If there's no recovery, there's no fee. Call my guy. He'll be your guy. 1-800-HURT-123. Attorney Big Al's Attorney Ken Klein, based here in Los Angeles.
The final test for the preseason for our Los Angeles Rams. Thursday at the Palace in Inglewood. As the visitor, our Rams battle the Chargers for Week 3 of the preseason.
Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Toyota Rams Countdown to Kickoff.
With Marcus Grant, Sua Cravens, and producer Emily.
Kickoff from SoFi at 7 p.m. Rams Chargers, Week 3 of the preseason.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. The Rams play here.
The Circa Million Pro Football Challenge is back. The greatest football contest in the world, coming straight at you from the greatest sports destination in the world, Circa Las Vegas. A guaranteed $6 million is up for grabs, with a cool mill and the coveted blue jacket going to the winner. And hey, if you suck, no prob. Come in last and $100,000 is coming your way. It's $1,000 per entry, max 10 entries per person. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. Learn more at circasports.com. Circa Las Vegas, the time of your life.
Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired today. Ippei Mitsuhara ran up gambling debts to a Southern California bookmaking operation.
The inside story of the biggest scandal in modern baseball.
He was absolutely bananas, the amount of bets he was making. I've never seen anything like it.
From 30 for 30 podcasts, this is The Betrayal of Shohei Ohtani.
Presented by Gusto. New episodes available now. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
In the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
Truck started slow. Battery might be toast.
Slow starts are the first sign of heat damage to your battery. We'll test it, no charge.
Thanks. And if it is dead?
We'll set you up with a new, fully warranted battery, some up to 5 years, and we'll recycle the old one.
Thanks for the rundown. Lead the way.
Get free battery testing, charging, and recycling at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
Have you slept in silk pajamas yet?
No.
Try it.
Really?
You'll be like, what was I thinking?
Really?
Yeah.
You are hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You guys like silk, right? No?
Back to the guys.
You're going up in that thing.
Eventually.
We all are.
Eventually.
We're going.
It's like a threat.
No, we're going. That's going to change everything. John came in and said there's no way he's flying that thing. At some point you will. If it's been in operation for 20 years, it's going to be like taking the bus.
Yeah, yes. I just don't need to be first, but like when we were talking about Waymos, when was the first time we started talking about Waymos? A couple years ago?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll wait. I'd get in one now and wouldn't even give it a second thought.
How about getting in the car with a complete stranger?
I know.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
insane. Well, but I mean, I know, but cabs have been around for a while. That was basically what a cab was.
But that's a cab. Yeah, that comes with the cab. This is like somebody else's car. You know what I'm saying? This is
that
different.
was wild.
Yeah.
I remember like Ubers first happened, like I would sit in the front seat at first, right? Like, it was like a car, right? Like, because when I was like,
I still do.
Me too.
really?
Yeah.
I don't do it anymore because at first I would, and it was like because then I felt forced to make awkward conversation with the person, and I'm like, I don't really want to talk to you, so now I just sit in the back. I'm like, that way there's sort of an understanding.
I open the front door when I'm coming up, and I do ask.
Oh, I still ask.
But I ask as I'm sitting down for the most part. Like, hey, you don't mind if I sit in the
nudge.
front, do you?
You nudge.
And they gotta actively say, I you know how many times have you been said, I would prefer if you sit in the back?
Usually every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, usually but I always go for the front.
Oh, I only one time somebody said, no, I actually do not. I'm not comfortable with that. Please get in the back. I'm like, okay.
I just do it for security. I want to be close.
Yeah,
I don't know you.
There's more room up there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's easier to get in
I have
front.
a big car.
Yeah.
I understand you may, but the front seat always has more room than the back seat.
Well, plus you can adjust the seat in the front.
Yeah.
You can slide back if
But
you
where's
need.
John? You will get on that thing at some point. Yes, you will. You will get on that thing at some point. You're going to have a house someplace next to Travis, and you're going to work down here. And that's going to cut your commute like by 90%.
Honestly, that part seems amazing. For if you could get from South Orange County to here in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Daddy will be home at 5:30.
No,
not 7.
Now, and especially if we're talking about, like he said, the idea is to have it priced roughly like Uber Black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm in. Yeah.
Okay,
that's enough.
The next question we should have asked him is like if there would be like Wi-Fi to allow us to be able to like do our work, or we got something take a call or whatever, because they're not gonna have a reception, right?
I hear you, but if it's only 15
9 minutes,
like you
don't need to,
yeah,
right?
You can wait.
Yeah,
bring back the office. You can work it from your office now.
Yeah. Couldn't take the call. I was on my
Sorry, I was in
There you go.
I was in my Archer
my Air
flight.
Uber.
He said 1,000 feet.
Yeah,
How tall are buildings?
some are higher than that.
That's what I mean. Don't we go a little higher?
Well, there's an actual pilot, so I'm sure they can navigate.
So we're
that
going
sort
through
of
the
thing.
city? Oh, this is dope.
You're envisioning that scene in Star Wars where they're
Yes,
flying through
absolutely.
everything.
This is like
aren't
this is like Independence
I'm
Day. Like,
just
what are we
saying,
doing?
Why not? You never know. What's your name? Maverick. Great. Let's go.
I'm sure they're going to work all of this out. I just need some rules of the road, some rules of the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Like we pass on the right or on the top or the bottom. I don't know what it is, but
Well, if you
we'll
say
figure it
no
out.
to that thing, the more people that are up there, less people down here, which means the freeways open up. Let's go.
There's
There
a
you
very
go.
good point. 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back this Friday, the 28th. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Brought to you by Barbecues Galore, not just a barbecue aisle, a barbecue store.
All right, let's do this. I'll just say a name, say here or no, or cut or stay. Devontae.
Adams?
Yes, of course, right?
Stay, yeah.
Puka.
Stay.
Jordan Whittington.
Stay.
Jackson.
Alard
Jackson.
Yeah.
Stay. Yeah.
Steve Avila.
Yeah.
Coleman Sheldon.
Yeah.
Kevin Dotson.
Mhm.
Warren McClendon.
Yeah.
Colby Parkinson.
Yeah.
Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Kyron. Seconds. Kanata Mumfield.
Yes.
CJ Daniels.
Yes.
Yes, already.
I think
let's
he's
see what else we have to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xavier Smith. Punt returner
He
slash
goes in the
third guy.
CJ Daniels category temporarily.
Okay, just kind of on the fence.
Let's see. Yeah.
Questenberry is going to be your backup. They
Yes.
trust him. Justin Dietich is going to be
Yes.
a backup as long as that thumb comes along, and it is. Dylan McMahon, he's the center. He's been out there for you for 2 games.
Okay.
He's not a guy I would like to cut, but yeah, Bo Limmer.
I was going to say one of Limmer or McMahon's got to go, one or the other, right?
Right. The fact that Bo Limmer is just playing guard now
Yeah.
is bad for him.
Right.
Yeah. Usually you're the backup center, backup guard. Now you're playing one spot. There ain't that many backup guards, so
Right.
we'll see. Higbee's going to be here. Stetson Bennett, we talked about.
He's going to
maybe
be here.
He'll be here.
Blake Corum is going to be your backup. Now we get into the third. Tyler Scott, haven't seen enough. Drew Edwards, probably haven't seen enough. Here's a guy that's made some waves. Brennan Presley. He's the guy that made that grab that was spectacular for the Rams
How
when he
big is
laid
he?
out. He's about 5'8", 170.
Yeah.
So if you keep X Smith, you probably can't keep him.
So you got those. You got Smith. You've got Daniels. You've got him. That's 3 spots. You're not carrying all 3 of those. So
Probably
you
not.
might not even carry 2 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because when we get down to tight ends, here's the thing. Parkinson, Higbee, Ferguson, Max Clare, who looks just like Tyler Higbee.
They're all going to make it.
I mean, they might carry 5 tight ends.
They might. You've got Davis Allen, who's in the mix, and Mark Redmond, who they really like.
You may be the odd man. You can't carry 6.
Well, I don't know.
I don't even think Sean McVay will carry 6.
You can't. You can't carry 5, let alone 6. It's just insane. But I think that's your major situation there is how many tight ends do you keep will tell you how many receivers you keep. So if Brennan Presley has impressed enough to be on this roster because he did the same thing last year, and he's exactly what you thought he would be. Is there going to be enough room to keep him? I don't know. But as long as C.J. Daniels plays the way he did, he's going to get that spot because they just drafted him.
A ton.
Absolutely. Because week 1, didn't see enough. Week 2, let's see what he's got. 13 targets, 8 catches, and about 5 first down catches.
Yep.
That plays in the NFL. His toughness, and he seems to get it.
The Presley thing is interesting because just not that he can do anything. He's just small.
Yeah.
You know, and small wide receivers kind of, they
remember Tutu.
Yeah.
There's only one thing you can do.
Go that way.
Yeah, I always thought, man, Tutu should have been a punt returner. I don't know why that wasn't part of his evaluation.
They tried it at the beginning. He kept getting hurt.
I mean, he needs to be a punt returner. Yeah. You can't be a third receiver and be that small.
Yeah.
You only do one thing.
They tried him on return a few times, and he got hurt both times.
Yeah.
I remember it. He's such a, not only was he not particularly tall, he's very, very skinny.
Right.
Yeah.
In this offense, when they expect you to block, because I asked about C.J. Daniel. Tell me about him. And they said he is the typical Ram receiver. Like of the last 10 years, right? That means you're physical.
You
that
block, you're big, you're tough.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anybody describe Brennan Presley as that.
Yeah.
Well, but he's a great route runner. You know who else they described as a great route runner? Tutu Atwell.
Doesn't hurt for C.J. Daniels to have a guy like Robert Woods as his position coach either, because he fit that mold very much.
He set the mold.
Yeah.
Yeah. He and Cooper Kupp set the mold of big guys. They said he was the Randy Moss of possession receivers. Great description of Robert Woods.
That's interesting.
Isn't that great? The Randy Moss of possession guys, which means he's good enough to burn you.
Yeah.
But he's a possession type that will knock your teeth out.
Yeah.
He set the tone. C.J. Daniels fits into that mode. Defensively speaking, I think you're set everywhere until Aaron comes back. Now, here's the coolest thing. I like the inside linebackers for the first time ever. Like all of them. Landman, Spates, Dolak, who hasn't played all of preseason.
That's a good sign for him.
Great sign for him.
Yeah.
And Grant Stewart, who is a special teams nut, is your fourth backer.
Okay. As long as he's a good teams guy.
Right.
Yeah.
It actually works out the way it's being paid, the way they're compensated, the ages, they all work out to go with that front and secondary. Yeah, I don't see a lot of jobs available on this football team.
This team is going to be incredibly difficult to make, and if you don't make it, you're very likely to land on somebody else's roster, right? There's going to be a feeding frenzy on the guys that the Rams put on the practice squad or that they cut just because they don't have enough spots for as many good players as they have.
I mean, I think coming into this season, there may have been, you can count on one hand the number of spots that were actually up for grabs on this team, and most of them are going to be in reserve spots. So, not that anybody wants to get cut.
On wood, we got one more left.
Not that anybody wants to get cut. It's almost like I would rather be let go sooner than later. That way, at least I have more time.
Or I can go back to college.
Or I can go back to college, right? At least have more time to try to find a new home as opposed to being sort of at the end when everybody's kind of set their roster.
If you cut Larrell Murchison, here's a guy that has real NFL experience.
Yeah.
He'll get picked up in a heartbeat. The problem is it'll probably be in your division.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably go to Arizona.
What happens on Thursday other than let's just get the hell out of here and get ready for San Francisco? Is that it? Is there anything left to figure out? Or is this just let's just get this over with and move on to San Francisco?
I personally don't think so. It's obvious Stetson Bennett can handle it.
Yeah.
He can run the offense. Ty Simpson can handle it. Needs more seasoning, but he can handle it. They're fine. I'd play Matthew Caldwell and try to get the hell out of here on Thursday. Yeah. It's a short week anyway.
If you're playing in that game, you're probably very unlikely to make the team,
right? Maybe one or two guys out there aside might have a shot, but third preseason game, it is what it is. The only thing I'm waiting for, guys, this week, this is the time, if I'm AD, is when I'm telling you I'm coming back. It's a short week. You're moving into a dead week, and then the regular season's getting ready to start.
Are we wish casting? I mean, because we've all been here for weeks now, right? Like it's just a matter of when versus if. I mean, are we wish casting? Do we really have a shot at actually having this happen?
Well, right now, like after this week is when you get into your regular season schedule, which is what every player loves. Mm-hmm. You show up, you go to work, you practice, and you go home. You don't have these camp meetings that last all day long. You know, really.
I know, I believe you.
So, I mean, when you get into that schedule, this is the perfect time for a guy like him to come back. You don't have to deal with all the other stuff. All the riffraff is gone.
Yep.
All the young guys are out. We're just working on stuff to beat San Francisco.
What do you think the media frenzy is like because it's not like it dropped out of the sky, right? Like let's say it happened tomorrow, just to pick a day. Aaron Donald announces he's officially coming back for a day. Every ESPN, Fox, every newspaper, blog, whatever. Hey, what's going on? He talks for a day or two, and then it's just okay. We're back to work. Is it a 2-day story, a 1-day story? Because it's not unexpected.
I mean, I think at this point it's probably a 1-day story because it's like, hey, it finally happened.
Yeah,
it was a frenzy when TMZ had Bigfoot-like video of him, walking off the practice field. Like, that was a big deal. It's like, oh, he might be coming back. But now we've just dragged it out. We have Adam Schefter giving reports, and Scott Van Pelt's just like, sign him already. The Rams will, they'll make an announcement. They'll have a press conference. AD will answer some questions, and then we'll talk about week one.
The biggest thing is, what do you pay him is a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing that needs to be worked out. But I am expecting, like, those trailers, like the parking lot being full, because it will be a frenzy.
For a day or so.
I think it'll stay.
You think so?
I do. I think it'll stay going through like week 1, week 2 until we get bored of it. Because what if he comes back if they go to Australia and it looks like he never left and he and Myles Garrett do something you've never seen before?
Okay. Yes, I hear you. Isn't that kind of what we're expecting?
Well, I've never seen it against the Niners.
Yeah.
What if you go out and absolutely end the Niners' mystique because of these two guys in Australia? It'll only grow. So I picture these trailers staying for all season.
I think that the anticipation of what they may accomplish ultimately will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But just the reaction to him returning it feels like, okay, because my surprise is already gone. I'm just waiting for the formality of it as opposed to the, oh, my gosh, he's really back. Like, I've already gone through that emotion of the, oh, my God, I can't believe he's coming back. As far as the money goes, what do I know? But I would imagine they've talked about how this works, right? It's not like he's going to go, okay, I'm back, and then turn to Tony Pastores and goes, how are we going to pay for this? Like, I would imagine there's been some conversation about that.
They want him, and he wants to come back.
Right.
Now we start talking about how much.
Yeah.
So you can't just offer him anything.
No.
And you can't just give him anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I get that, but I would imagine the fine print of how it works has probably been mostly settled. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, sure. I'm sure they're talking about it. He has to agree to it. Yeah.
But also, I mean, this is not that he doesn't want to get paid and not that he doesn't think he's, deserves a certain amount, but also it feels like it's an opportunity to come back and play with Myles Garrett. It's a chance to win another Super Bowl. Those are the biggest motivating factors. Like, yes, I want to make sure I'm getting paid something close to what I am worth, but it's not like he's trying to maximize every dollar.
Who's doing who a favor? Like, is that worth taking, a discount?
They're both doing each other a favor.
Right.
Yeah, I think that this is a mutually beneficial relationship. Everybody's getting what they want.
Right.
All right. Do you need more Lakers talk in your life? Ball Knowers Extreme. Trudell and Geeter back tonight at 7 o'clock on 7:10 a.m. and the ESPN LA app, who look like they had the most fun on the Lakers team trip to Slovenia. They are all over it tonight on Lakers Talk. A little tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcus is here on a Monday on ESPN LA.
Hey, it's Jordan Moore. USC football is back for another season on ESPN LA. Don't miss the return of Trojans Live, Monday at 6 on ESPN LA. Me, Sean Cody, Keely Yore, we will get you ready for kickoff of the USC season and cover everything USC athletics. Plus, we'll talk to the head coach, Lincoln Riley. Trojans Live is back, Monday at 6 on your home for USC football. ESPN LA. Fight on.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means California from Texas to Florida. One app, every sport, all 50 states. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season and the biggest day in sports history. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook, predictions, and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he could be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
It's around 4:45 in the Southland on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. You know what that means? It's time for Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. Tip or No Tip with producer Laura. Tip or No Tip, presented by attorney Big Al. If you get in an accident, tip the scale in your favor. Make Big Al your first call. Don't go at it alone. Call 1-800-HURT-123. That's 1-800-HURT-123. Or visit attorneybigalca.com. And now, with Tip or No Tip, here's producer Laura.
Ooh, thanks, Chris. All right, guys. This one left me a little stunned when I read it.
Uh-oh. Hard to stun you.
It is, but it did stun me. Okay, so a customer at a Michigan Chick-fil-A said she watched a new employee ask for a cup of water, and the manager allegedly, again, these are alleged terms, right? So someone's telling a story, told him he had to pay for the cup of water. If not, they had to bring their own water. The worker went back without it, so the customer offered to buy herself, the employee, the water. A former employee also claims that, hey, Chick-fil-A, it varies by location, because I guess they tried to talk, to a representative, and Chick-fil-A has not responded back. But tip or no tip, at any place, water should just be free and complimentary for your employees.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It's like wild that you have to pay for it.
We just got water from down the hall just now.
What are we doing?
Be free, yes.
Yeah, I that sounds crazy.
That's
insane. That almost sounds against the law.
Right. Yeah,
you
right.
know?
Yeah.
Like that's very bizarre.
Very Junction Boys.
Yeah.
So-
Water's for the weak.
Like, for example, I've talked about this before. I worked at McDonald's, and you would get comped a meal. There was only certain meals you can get comped. So you couldn't get crazy with like the McRib or like the more expensive ones. But you can get comped a meal if you worked 5 hours. Oh. If you didn't, then you would get like a small little percentage off of your meal. I used to be a manager there, and when people would be like, hey, can I get that one instead of this one? I was like, sure, I don't care. Like, dude, you just work your butt off. Why am I going to say no?
There you go.
I can't believe this manager really said you had to pay for it.
Crazy.
And the fact that it's like 50 cents to $1 for a cup.
How much does a cup of water cost?
Listen, I'm not even saying that it's a lot, because according to the ex-employee, it says it depends. It could do anywhere from 50 cents. I guess it depends on the size of the cup, right? Because I don't go to Chick-fil-A, so I don't know the sizes. But it's wild that they would even have to pay for it. Because I know as customers now, sometimes you go to certain restaurants, you'll be like, hey, can I get a cup of water with my order? And they're like, yeah, it'll be X amount of money.
This sounds fishy.
Little
You know
bit.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little bit.
The manager that would squeeze an employee for 50 cents seems really, really
I ask
fishy.
for water all the time at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
They hand it right over.
Yeah.
By the way, they got a new item at Chick-fil-A. They just introduced the chicken and waffle sandwich.
That's
So
a
is it
no-
like
that's a no for
is
me.
it
Like,
the waffle is the bread?
Waffle's the
Yeah.
bread, and
Oh.
the chicken breast is the
Take a bite.
Yeah, just take one.
I'll take a bite.
That
See what
sounds
happens
really good.
next. Yeah.
DeAndre, bring it in for him. I'm like, bring
I
it.
should, yeah.
You know, he was going to bring, super side note, but we work late. He wants to bring the sausage egg McMuffins from McDonald's with the grape jelly, but he's like, I don't think they will stick.
Dude, you could leave them in that back room for a month and they'd be fine. Yeah, those things are indestructible. And delicious, by the way.
It's got to be fresh, though, man. Like that grease, you see it in the bag, you got to eat it right there.
With the grape jelly is what really sets it off.
Grape jelly, too?
Oh, yeah.
You
see?
Really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, Marcus.
The grape jelly sets it off.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
That's the business right there.
I'm trying to tell them, Marcus, they don't listen.
That's the business.
I heard you. I'm just saying no.
I'm with DeMarco. I hear you. Christian also eats it that way or with the strawberry one, and I am a hard pass.
Oh, yeah.
I won't do it.
Perfect the way it is.
The sweet and the savory all together, that's what sets it off.
Get him a griddle
my
then.
language.
Get him a griddle. If you want the sweet and the savory, get him a
fine.
griddle. It'll be there. Anyways, all right, moving on. Sticking to kind of customer service along those lines. An Ohio woman left a 1-star Google review accusing an industrial equipment company of quality and manufacturing problems. Here's the issue. The company is saying, well, that was never our customer, so I don't know how she's leaving a review. And due to the false and malicious review, as they're saying it, it is now deemed a personal dispute with one of the employees because they were going back and forth. Now, the company is suing for defamation and seeking more than $25,000. So tip or no tip? Businesses should be able to go after you over reviews that are completely false.
You know, I always thought that. You know, some people have grudges.
Yeah.
And they just leave you a 1-star review and just rip you to shreds.
Yeah.
And it seems like the restaurant can't do anything about it. And it affects their business.
It does.
Should go after people.
It does.
If they do that.
My mom and dad and brother had a restaurant for a while that they ran, and a lot of people make their dining decisions based on online reviews and overall stars and Yelp ratings and all this other stuff. And one or two really bad ones can torpedo your business.
Yeah.
And they're not all legit. Like, they could just have been a giant pain in the ass, and they're just there to create all sorts of problems because they didn't get exactly what they wanted or this whatever it is. Yeah, if it's wrong and in the establishment, the restaurant, the heavy equipment manufacturer, whatever it is, can prove that it's not right, yeah, they should be able. There should be some recourse there.
I tend to, like, as another consumer who reads those, I've learned to kind of filter out the highs and the lows.
Yeah.
You know, like the 5 stars were like, it's great, I bought it for my grandson and he had fun, you know, versus the 0 stars, you know, from the moment I set foot in this place, it was the worst experience. I've learned to kind of filter out the highs and the lows, and like the 2, 3, and 4-star reviews, I feel like you at least put some thought into this.
Let me ask you guys this. Have you ever left an online review?
Once
Rarely.
or twice. Yeah.
Okay.
Rarely.
Good or bad?
Bad.
Good or bad?
I think mine was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you're far more. I think just human nature is you're far more likely to go and say, "Let me tell you about this place and it sucks," than you are. Let me tell you about this place. The only place I've ever put an online review in was the dispensary that I go to.
I love that
because I went in there and the guy's like, "Hey, you know that if you post an online review, we give you a 2 for 1." I'm like, stand by.
You know what?
Yeah.
Now that you say that, I did once leave a review for a karaoke bar in K-Town because they offered us a free bottle of champagne.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm much more likely if I'm going to a place I've never been before, but both you guys have been. Marcus, did you like it? DeMarco, did you like it?
Yeah.
And go by that, then going on the phone and looking. I don't know who Joe Blow is. I don't know what you like, what you don't like. You know me. You know me. Like, you could say, Trav, I think you'd like this place, or say that's not for you. I trust you guys. But an anonymous review? I don't know.
But a non-restaurant, like if it's a service company and one of the reviews is that guy ripped me off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to steer clear.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that.
Yeah.
If I see any bad reviews, I'm out. So if it's wrong, then they should be able to go after that guy.
I agree. So I have a friend who has a business as well, and that was something that was happening to them. And to Travis's point, a few negative reviews will completely destroy you. Now, I'm a word of mouth girly. Because I used to go, you know, those viral videos you see, the algorithm, once you get hooked on one, they start showing you on Instagram all these food places.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would go try them. I'm like, they're not that great. And then it's like, oh, well, that influencer's getting paid to go and say that the food is good, but is it really good?
I guess I'm bad at word of mouth. I tried with the hawk.
No, that was bad, bro.
I tried.
Well, no, but that's not you. Like, this is a perfect example. If you told me, Travis, I think you'd like the Hawk, and I'd never seen it, I would have gone to watch it. I had just seen it when you said you liked it. And I'm like, no, dude. Yeah.
But everybody's hated it. Everybody.
I wouldn't say I hated it.
Okay.
I just decided to stop watching it. Is that the same thing?
Yeah. Abandonment. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the chute before this thing goes bad,
Yeah,
you know?
this is not for me.
All right, so this one comes, DeAndre, I think, sent it in our group chat. So there is a 47-year-old pastor here in California making a wild college comeback. Okay, 47 years old, Justin Buzzard, I hope I'm saying his name right, hadn't played a game in almost 30 years, but he tried out for San Jose City College and made the Jaguars as a defensive end. I mean, come on, like his teammates could be his grandkids at this point. This is wild to me. He turns 48 next month, but he says his body is holding up better than he expected. So tip or no tip, at 47, going back to college and playing football, I'm in.
DeMarco, I feel like you should handle. You should take this one.
Tip or no? Hell no tip. No. Are you out of your mind? At 47, 48 years old? Are you crazy? If you do, like, you're playing against guys that are how old?
Literally less than half his
18
age.
to 21.
Yeah.
Why would you want to do that?
Counterpoint. Ready?
Yeah.
With all due respect, it's San Jose City College. It's not Notre Dame.
Okay.
So the guys you're playing against are probably high school caliber or slightly better than that. And if he is a former player and has taken care of himself, what's the harm?
You're going to go pick on 18-year-old kids.
No, they're going to hold their own. You're 50. You're not going to be picking on anybody at 50, but you can probably hang.
I'm assuming if you can make a football team at that age, you're in shape.
Yeah.
You're going to have some man strength on.
I think that he's at
some
more risk than the kids.
I do love that he says, my body is holding up so far. Like, he's so far is the part that jumped out at me.
Yeah.
You're right, and you're right. He's going to get beat the hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Football is a very unique sport because there's so much physicality involved in
Yeah.
it. But if you told me there was a way that I could somehow make some junior college baseball team again and go and pitch a few innings, I would love to do it.
Okay, but they have a thing that we don't have. They heal.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah. This is it. Right.
Did you ever, I don't know if we were doing this show together, Dr. Clapper does this thing to kind of demonstrate the difference between being young and not young.
Yeah.
And it's take the skin on the back of your hand and pinch it a little bit, and then watch how long it takes for it to go flat again. do it to one of your kids. It's instantly flat. Mine's still, by the way,
Still
I just
going?
pinched it, and it's still up.
Still going.
So I'm just
Oh, my
saying,
God.
DeAndre's skin would go flat in a
for
second.
sure.
Mine looks like I got a zit.
But, if it doesn't work out for him, for college football, he can always go play in the 37 in U League.
Yeah, you can. But I ain't no way in hell I'm letting some old man beat me on the field.
No.
No way in
No,
hell.
but if
I would cut the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab you.
You'll survive.
We're fighting, absolutely. Tip or no tip is brought to you by my guy, Attorney Big Al. If you get into an accident out there, tip the scale in your favor. Make Big Al your first call. Don't go at it alone. Call 1-800-HURT-123 or visit attorneybigalca.com.
All right, that MVP race in the National League is getting tighter and tighter, and our guy is not at the top of that list. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marks is here on a Monday on ESPN LA. And you know what else is literally happening this weekend? USC is playing a football game. The college football season starts this weekend. You know what else follows that? The predictions, people that think they know what's up, people who's going to make the college football playoff, who wins the conference, who takes home the national championship. And on Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions in a live market. Let's say you think that you know who's going to win the Heisman Trophy. Let's say you like Arch Manning. Well, he's trading at 10%, meaning a $100 trade is going to pay out big, $940 if he ends up winning that award. USC, like I mentioned, now they're trading at 99% to beat the Spartans of San Jose State. But let's just say this. Let's say you want to get on the underdog. San Jose State trading at 2%, which means a $100 trade on San Jose State will pay out $4,679. So you can go big because all you got to do is download the Kalshi app and use the code Travis, and then you're going to get $20 when you trade $20 because on Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market. There's no house. And as the probabilities change, You can buy in and out of that position. You trade the pick, the game, and more on Kalshi. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade on anything. Don't forget that promo code Travis to get $20 when you trade $20, 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risks and may not be suitable for all investors and available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory and make your predictions pay you a little bit. Go get it done. Put that Kalshi app on your phone and use the code Travis.
At ESPN Los Angeles.
7:10 a.m. KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Sports radio station.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Jeannie's biggest mistake was this. If your life and your identity is the Los Angeles Lakers, then you don't sell the team. You generate cash by selling a piece of the team, but you don't sell the majority of the team if it's everything that you're all about. And because she sold the team to Mark Walter, and because Mark is now dealing with all of these federal investigations, the new owners don't want her, don't need her to be the governor, don't need her to run the organization, don't need her to be fan-facing, front-facing. It's been a great run for you and your family. Get out. And that doesn't work well for her because this is her life. But if this was the most important thing to you, keeping the Lakers in the Buss family, girlfriend, you shouldn't have sold the team.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Rams preseason football is back, and the countdown to kickoff is officially underway. Get your first look at new additions like Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie, alongside stars Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, to experience every game live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and exclusive stadium event pre-sales. Explore Rams season tickets today. Visit therams.com/2026. Don't miss out on any of this season's action and get your Rams season tickets now.
Good Karma Sports is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with Good Karma Sports, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmasports.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmasports.com.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
Hey!
There he goes. I knew the tear
Oh, there it is. Come on. 3 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say it to MC Ryan. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. Forgot the rest of it.
I was impressed. Kobe Day today.
Kobe! Yes, sir.
824.
What is your favorite Mamba quote?
Quote?
Yeah. I know. It's a hard one.
Gosh.
I have one. Can I tell you mine?
Yeah, please.
Job's not done.
Oh, that was a good one.
Love that.
Yeah.
Job's not done.
I remember I think somebody asked him once, like, if Lakers don't win the championship, who do you want to win it? And he's like, well, if we're not in it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Mamba. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was one of a kind.
The job, like a hit.
Yeah.
Job's not done. Yes, sir.
That has to be both incredibly difficult and incredibly inspiring to play with somebody like that. That no matter how good it is, it's never over and it's never good enough, and we got to do more, and you got to go back to work, and you got to continue to push. And at the same, you got to be like, dude, bro, we just won a title, or we're, and at the same time, it's like, if he's not satisfied, how can anybody else be satisfied?
Somebody's got to be that guy.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be we talk about Max Muncy, what he does for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
But imagine if that guy had that level of passion. He's also your best player. Your best player is your most driven guy. I would love to be a teammate with that dude. I would probably hate it while we're playing, but as soon as I retired, or maybe even before that, I would appreciate it. If you're driving us
like
greatness.
a really tough coach.
Yeah,
like the kind of galvanizing moments where you have a coach that you and your teammates look at, man, I hate this guy, and then when you're done playing for him, you're like, I learned a lot from that guy. Like, that guy really kind of pushed you to a good spot.
We had Teofimo Lopez on, right? He talked about winning a title and then getting up and going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. Like, that's what Kobe felt like.
Yeah.
Like, he'd hold a Larry O'Brien, and then the next day he's shooting in the gym.
Yeah. I was listening to the Mason and Ireland show, and they played the last few minutes of Kobe's final game where he went and had that incredible 60-point night. I was lucky enough to be in the building when that happened, and I was doing the super duper early morning show. Kelvin Washington and I were doing the show, and then we had an event at Tom's for like the beginning of the game, like we were giving away a prize or whatever it was, and so we watched kind of the first quarter at Tom's, and Kobe got off to a really rotten start. He missed like his first 4 or 5 shots of the game, and look, if you go back and look, Kobe's final season was not great. It was not a Kobe Bryant-like season. And you're like, oh, my gosh, well, this is, what a disappointing end to one of the great Laker careers of all time. And then all of a sudden, he turned back into Kobe. You're like, okay, he's good. And then it's like, oh, he's going to get 30. What a great – wait, he's going to get 4 – wait. He's going to get 50. Wait, he's going to get 60, and he just didn't miss for what felt like, I don't know, an hour and a half.
It was wild because that was the same night the Warriors were winning their 73rd game of the regular season. And I was watching that game like, hey, I want to see this. And then at some point, like, that game was pretty much wrapped up. Like, the Warriors had a pretty big lead. I'm like, let me go. And I was like, I should have been watching this game the whole time if this is what was going on. I clicked in late to see the last, I guess I saw his last 15 or so points, something like that. But I'm like, wow, I should have been watching this the whole time.
That what you just described was my experience with his 81-point game, where, it was, he was having a good night, but for whatever reason, I was not watching the Laker game that night. And then all of a sudden, my phone starts to buzz like, are you watching this? Yeah. And I'm like, no, what's going on? And it's like, Kobe's got 58 or whatever it was. And I'm like, wait, I look at my watch. I'm like, the game, there's still got to be a lot of game left. Like, if this started when they all start, turn it on, and then just saw him do what he did.
I heard Phil Jackson say that. They had to tell him, like, Kobe has 71 points. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, how does Phil not know?
Yeah.
You're not looking up?
He's probably reading something.
You didn't realize Kobe's taking every shot, I guess?
Well, and to this day, was it Sam Mitchell, DeAndre? The Sam Mitchell, the coach for the Raptors, refused to double him. It's like,
oh, yeah.
Okay.
And that commercial with him and Jalen Rose.
Let's just keep Jalen Rose on him the whole time.
Have you seen that commercial with him? It gets me every
olives?
time. 81 olives. He knows what it means. That is so mean.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And he stares at him again.
Right. January 22nd, 2006. The best Kobe stretch to you. 3 straight titles from 2000 to 2002.
Yeah.
That was great, but that was alongside Shaq.
Yeah.
The early aughts. Remember this? When he had 4 straight 50-point games?
I do.
That Kobe was insane.
It was. But that team wasn't great.
No.
Yeah.
But he had to do that.
Yeah,
right.
No, they had no choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surrounded 3 guys, and he's still jacking up shots and hitting them.
My favorite version of his career was the number 8 version. The younger Kobe, the Kobe with Shaq.
Is that with the nappy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Because he was just so enthusiastic, and he and Shaq butting heads like that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And they just were so different, and they complemented each other so well. And it literally, truly felt like that might go on forever. And like we know, nothing lasts forever. They got 3 in a row, which is amazing. But for me, at least, that was like my favorite era of his was when he was with Shaq.
Did he win the dunk contest?
Yes.
Yeah, but that was fairly early in his
Was that like in the 90s?
The very when did he come in the league? 95?
Yeah, let me look. Did he win?
97.
He won the dunk contest in 1997. I'm looking at what hasn't he done? The other thing, and this is not the NBA, this was the Olympics, the 08 Olympics, when he had to go out there and beat Spain.
Yeah.
That's where he ran through Pau Gasol like to open the game, like
yes,
to let everybody know, like, hey man, we're not friends today.
Bruh, that is like, what is Falcon is doing Captain America? That is Captain America when he took over that day.
And it wasn't like he caught him with an elbow going through. It wasn't like he bumped him under the hoop. He ran through his chest.
Right through his chest.
Yeah. At full speed. And
yes.
Like, by all accounts, Pau Gasol is one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet in your entire life.
He never saw that coming.
That's what I'm
Kobe's
saying.
not going to do that to me.
Like he's probably thinking, no, we're cool, man. Like he might give me a little one of these in the paint.
Yeah.
He ran through his face.
We just had dinner last night.
Yeah.
You told me you love me. What did you do that for?
He was one of a kind. That is for sure.
Wow.
The 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back this Friday, August 28th. Tune in for the all-day live broadcast at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Benefits, or I should say proceeds, benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research, brought to you by your Southern California Hyundai dealers. Let's get into Ohtani. Let's get into PCA and that little final push for the MVP, because I want to get Marcus' thoughts, see if he agrees with me that maybe our man is not the lead horse at this point. That's all coming up. It's DeMarco and Travis on a Monday with Marcus on ESPN LA.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour weekdays starting at 2 p.m. Choose from 5-piece dumplings original or chili crisp or a spicy boom boom taco. Pair with your favorite premium or beverage, including our new strawberry watermelon lemonade refresher, both for just $5 only at Waba Grill.
The stories that move the sports world. ESPN LA Breaking News is powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Pull up, drive in, and let Valvoline's expert technicians keep your vehicle performing at its peak, so you're always ready for the next big play.
Visit SoCalOilChange.com for game-winning coupons and to find a Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you.
Keeping Southern California moving and powering ESPN LA Breaking News.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means California from Texas to Florida. One app, every sport, all 50 states. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season and the biggest day in sports history. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. For terms, dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook, predictions, and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Rich, Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an Audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an Audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I know just enough to pretend that I know what I'm talking about. That, by the way, goes for almost everything except for drinking and baseball.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Puppy power!
I did not know you had that in you.
Come on, I love that shit. Come on.
Back to the guys.
This one too?
Oh, this was, hey, man, this is when car stereos are in.
This is when you take the faceplate off when you got a car, right?
Or you couldn't put anything in the trunk because there was a speaker box.
Right.
There.
I missed that, the faceplate.
There you go.
I felt like a baller.
Had the whole radio used to pull.
Or you pull the whole radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put it under the seat. What's wrong with us?
They'll never think to look there. Who would ever put it under the seat? Ohtani PCA in a duel for National League Most Valuable Player. It would be Ohtani's third straight NL MVP. It would be his fourth straight overall MVP. It would be his fifth in his career in an MVP. And it's a weird deal because he's having a very good season, but by Ohtani standards, it's kind of pedestrian by his own very ridiculous standards. Do you agree that PCA's got the lead at this point?
I think so. I think the hype train has pushed him ahead. It's interesting because I think what has helped Pete Crow Armstrong is Shohei not pitching.
Yeah.
Shohei, the way he pitched that first half of the season, I mean, as of now, he still has an ERA under 2. And he's starting to ramp up again. So I think if he goes back and he's back on the mound and he's pitching the way he did at the start of the season, I think he goes right back in the lead because I think the value he brings to you as a starting pitcher, as great as PCA has been, I mean, he's an amazing defensive center fielder. He's had a great year at the plate. But the value he brings you defensively as a center fielder doesn't match the value you get from Shohei as a starting pitcher.
Can I roll this out real quick? 279 average, 31 home runs, 79 RBI, 928 OPS, coupled with elite center field play.
Mm-hmm. That's an MVP season.
Okay,
yeah.
That's it. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
8.2 WAR. What's F WAR?
There's Fangraphs and there's Baseball Reference WAR.
Same thing?
They have different formulas, but the numbers are usually pretty close.
Oh, okay.
They're slightly different, but they're close enough. And I'm a Baseball Reference WAR guy, but a lot of people use Fangraphs.
I think I'm more of a Baseball Reference guy.
Yeah, you got sides to everything.
That's my first That's my go-to. My first stop for research is Baseball Reference. This is where I go.
Absolutely. But if you look at Ohtani's numbers are also MVP worthy. And then, like we've talked about before, you throw in what he's doing on the mound or has done on the mound and what he may do. ESPN's got a metric that they use to calculate the Cy Young Award winners in both leagues. And right now, Christopher Sanchez from the Phillies is the leading candidate. Do you know who's still in the top 10?
Shohei?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he hasn't pitched in 2 months. Like that's I think, and you know my deal here, and Marcus, I'm sure you know it now as well. Let's never get to the point where we think what Shohei Ohtani does is normal. Yeah. Let's never, ever get to the point where, oh, yeah, he pitches too. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't just pitch. He's the very best pitcher or among them every time he goes out there. It's not like he can do it if you run out of all of your pitchers. He started Game 7 of the World Series, and every Dodger fan's like, yeah, cool. Right. Like, it's like, that sounds great. Like, if you said to me, you can pick whoever you want in the league, and I get Shohei Ohtani,
I'll take a Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do that. Like, it's not just that he does it. He's an elite pitcher. Now, if he gets another 2 or 3 starts, and that's probably pushing it, and he's probably not going to pitch 5 or 6 innings in those starts, but just getting back out there, light up the radar gun at 100, strike out 4 or 5 guys every time you go out there, keep that ERA sub 2, and all of a sudden that conversation, and
there is no conversation.
I think PCA is ahead right now, but that the narrative flip-flop may go back.
Right now it says that PCA has taken over the betting favorite.
Yeah.
As the betting favorite.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's because Shohei hasn't pitched for a while, and to Travis's point, he's had a good season. He hasn't had the otherworldly Ohtani season. I think there's an element of Shohei fatigue in there as well, where people just want to see.
How much do you think that matters?
I think it matters a lot. I think that if it's fairly close, and I think it is going to be close, I think you're going to have a good chunk of the voters who are just tired of hearing about Shohei and hearing about the Dodgers, and I think I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Crow Armstrong gets a good chunk of votes just for that reason.
See, I kind of disagree with that. It's not Shohei fatigue to me. It's just he hasn't pitched. And PCA is having one of the better traditional all-around years.
He's having a great season.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he deserves some consideration. But I think Shohei, like you said, as soon as he gets back on the mound and he becomes that guy, it's over. He is the most valuable guy. But as long as it's just apples to apples, PCA looks better.
I wonder, I really don't know about like the narrative component of this, because I do think that there's just a general fatigue that sets in when somebody wins it year after year. I think that's mostly true. But Ohtani feels like maybe the exception to the rule because he's the exception to every other rule. Why would he not be the exception to this rule?
This is no fluke.
He's deeply likable.
Yeah.
And I think more to the point, he's not unlikable in any way. The only thing unlikable about him is that he plays on a team that everybody that isn't a Dodger fan loathes.
Dodger fatigue, yes.
Yes.
Not Ohtani
But
fatigue.
what's funny, if you just went to somebody and said, do you like Freddie Freeman? I don't think anybody's saying no. I think the same thing is true of Mookie Betts. I think the same thing is true of Shohei Ohtani. I think the same thing is true of a guy like Yamamoto. Like, the Dodgers individually are not unlikable. The Dodgers collectively are deeply unlikable because they win, right? That's just the nature of being the best team. But I wonder if Ohtani isn't just able to kind of smile and like, hey, I'm awesome. And he does, he tips his cap to the umpire. Like, everybody likes and respects him so much. I wonder if he isn't just, yeah, okay, you took the ball a couple more times and on the mound. Yeah, okay, give it to him again.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think he has to pitch a lot on the way back. He just has to pitch well again. And that alone, I think, flips it when everybody sort of sees it. Because it's also been out of sight, out of mind, right? We haven't seen him pitch in a while. He's hitting fine. He's not going to hit 50 home runs this year. He's not going to steal 50 bases. There aren't any of these Paul Bunyan kind of stats he's putting up. And so the pitching part's kind of faded into memory. But if he goes back out there and he gives another, he'll give you 5 innings where he strikes out 7 and he gives up a hit, 1 hit over that. People are like, oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy's the MVP.
What's so stupid is that he literally is having, clearly, statistically speaking, from an offensive perspective, his worst season as a Dodger. It's not even close.
Yeah.
He might win the MVP. That's how crazy stupid
That's how good he
is.
Yeah.
That his, what are we calling this, B plus A minus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His B plus A minus is probably the best player in the National League.
It seems like they're going good when he's aggressive. Not at the plate, when he's stealing bags. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, when he's on base a lot, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Like when he's in the middle, when he's creating traffic on the bases, he can score from first on, any sort of extra base hit.
That's when they're going. That's when it starts to click.
Do you buy what you saw over the last week or so? They went 6-0. Rockies, Pirates, maybe less but still kind of
That get right stuff works.
Yeah.
I do, and it's not so much who they beat, but it's how they won the games.
Precisely.
Starting pitching was great. At the plate, they had a plan. They had good at-bats. They put the ball in play. The bullpen was a little bit shaky at times, but I think what we saw the last week, I think is more indicative of the Dodger team we saw early in the season.
Didn't Shohei have an 11-pitch walk?
Yeah, yesterday.
That's Dodger baseball.
Yeah.
Grind.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the other thing with Ohtani being a slugger, which he is, he's still batting like 290.
Yeah.
It's not like he's Dave Kingman up there or Rob Deere
Hey,
just
leave Dave Kingman alone.
hacking around. I
was
thought
my
Marcus
guy.
might say it's a famous Trojan Dave Kingman.
USC's finest Dave Kingman? Yeah.
Dave Kingman was the only guy that hit the top of the Kingdom.
Oh, really?
In Seattle.
Apparently, he was a not particularly pleasant individual
Oh,
to be
really?
around.
Okay. Well, he can swing the bat.
Oh, he
one,
can.
one more thing. Mookie is a shortstop now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have doubts? Some, right? He looks like he's only played shortstop.
Put it to you this way. He's much, much better, much sooner at it than I thought he would be.
Okay, Bear. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah. Like, I thought, look, he's such a good athlete. Could he figure it out? Of course.
Yep.
But did I think he'd figure it out in 3 months?
No.
And he kind of did.
But
I know what you're saying.
It also
though.
speaks, I mean, one, it speaks to his athleticism and his ability, but also, look, I don't know when Miguel Rojas is going to be done playing, and I know he wants to stay in the organization. Miguel Rojas is a roving infield instructor. Would go a long way because Mookie has spent a lot of time just trying to pick his brain and trying to figure out the little nuances of playing that position. We've seen the results. I mean, you keep him in the organization, you just send him around and you have him work with your infielders on the farm system.
I like it.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
More.
I like this Mookie. I do. This is a good Mookie. I like the other one, though.
The other one was a better player. And especially offensively.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's night and day. It's not close. But he's certainly still a very, very valuable guy. How important the results Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in Atlanta? Little bit, not a little more important what you're seeing.
I think it's more important what you're seeing. I would love to see them get 2 of 3 at least there. Look, if they lose 2 of 3, it's not the end of the world as long as they go out and play well. But hey, you got a 4-game lead over the Braves now. If you can stretch that out to 6 or more, that'd be great.
I like the mental gymnastics because baseball is such a mind blank to begin with that if the Dodgers go in there and just kind of flick them aside. Like, you guys aren't really think you're going to like be able to beat us, did you? Like, I think that can go a long way. And I think that if Atlanta goes in there and, let's say, wins 2 or 3 or sweeps, and the Dodgers can be like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Right.
let's see what happens in a month. But I really do think the Dodgers can kind of put that. You guys didn't really think that we're going to let you do this, did you?
I mean, I feel like they sort of felt that way to some extent. Even after Milwaukee, they acknowledged, hey, we played badly, we didn't play well, but there was no like, what do we do if we see this team again? It's like, oh no, we'll get together, we'll play our game, and we'll be fine.
They lost the season to them last year.
They got swept by them last year, I believe.
And then they turned around and swept them in the playoffs.
Right.
Like, hey, cool win in July.
Yeah.
We forgot about it.
Sweatshirts.
Glass Now's going on Tuesday?
Glass Now's on Tuesday.
So Glass, Roki, and then
Probably
Yamamoto.
Lauer.
Probably
Yamamoto again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
just with the
gonna
day off.
skip Lauer?
Gives you
Is that what you
yeah,
mean?
Lauer, I believe, is moving to the bullpen with
Okay.
the expectation. I would guess he's going to be the bulk guy when Shohei comes back.
Interesting. Why not have that be Sasaki?
I think because Roki's actually pitched really well.
No, and
I think
that's
what it
not a
is.
demotion. For what I'm saying, the reason I ask is if Ohtani's not stretched out to where you could reasonably expect him to pitch 6 or more innings,
Mm-hmm.
if like 4 is kind of the outer limits of what you might get from him, Sasaki is a
Piggyback
very good piggyback in that situation.
I like that.
I think he's swing and miss far more than Lauer.
Mhm.
He seems to have found some confidence along the way. Sasaki's been a really, really good pitcher for them in the second half of the season.
Thursday's going to be fun. Yamamoto and Sale.
And then
that's gonna be
Skubal
great.
in Detroit.
Ooh, that's going
Yeah.
to be good. Let's go. Whoa.
Curious to see I mean, he didn't leave on his own. He
they're
was
standing,
traded.
Standing O.
I would
full
think,
house
right?
standing
Yeah.
O.
I would think so.
My interesting thing for me is I want to see how he reacts to them.
Mm.
Does he get emotional? Which,
Yeah.
by the way, would not be out of line. But do you get emotional to the point where, you know, like when Freddie went back to Atlanta for the first time, and that's when Clayton Kershaw basically had to tell him, "Yo, enough. Like we're done with this.
You're here
like,
now.
You're here now.
Yeah.
Like, let's get going." So I think that'll be pretty interesting too.
Should no-hit him.
Hey, look.
Out of
Derek
respect.
Skubal throws a no-hitter.
Respectfully.
Right.
Respectfully, you guys were not worthy of my time, and here's a no-hitter to enjoy. By the way, not off the table. Probably not at great odds. Go to Kalshi, see if you can trade on a Skubal
There you
no-hitter. The 13th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Vista Paint is back this Friday, August 28th. Tune in all day. Live broadcast. Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Brought to you by Islands, your local paradise since 1982. Jonathan Kuminga still not on a team. The Lakers still in search of somebody like that. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Your casino is rewarding you on a whole nother level. Access exclusive membership benefits with Pechanga's SoCal's Tier Stats Match program when you bring in your rewards card from one of 21 eligible Southern California casinos. You can unlock valuable perks every time you visit, including complimentary hotel stays, upgrades, dining discounts, concert tickets, which is always cool, rounds of golf, there you go, Trav, VIP experiences, relaxing spa treatments, that's me and Marcus, yeah? Of course. There you go. Yeah. Get our toes done. And so much more. Hurry in because Pechanga Resort Casino's tier matching program doesn't last forever. This limited time offer ends December 31st. All tier match statuses remain valid through January 31st next year. Offers open to new and existing Pechanga Reward members. Plus, qualified members have a chance to win up to $25,000 club dollars. Goes a long way. Visit Pechanga Rewards in person or pechanga.com/join for more details. Must be 21 or older with valid ID to participate. Good luck.
The final test for the preseason for our Los Angeles Rams. Thursday at the Palace in Inglewood. As the visitor, our Rams battle the Chargers for Week 3 of the preseason.
Coverage begins at 5 p.m. with the Toyota Rams Countdown to Kickoff.
With Marcus Grant, Sua Cravens, and producer Emily.
Kickoff from SoFi at 7 p.m. Rams Chargers, Week 3 of the preseason.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of the LA Rams. The Rams play here.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid
Nice.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Tucson, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end September 8th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
It's DeMarco Farr and my guy, Attorney Big Al, in studio with me today.
You know, the other things that people do besides trying to do it themselves, I think, well, wait, we'll just hold on. Not so bad. We'll hold on. They wait a month or 2, 3 months. You call the attorney 3 months later, 6 months later. The insurance company says you really weren't injured. Nothing was wrong with you. So don't do that. If you get in an accident, call 1-800-HURT-123. You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you anything. Talk to us. We're here to help you.
1-800-HURT-123 or attorneybigalca.com.
Attorney Big Al's attorney Ken Klein, based in Los Angeles.
Leon was about to leave the military.
My biggest concern was, what am I going to do next?
He found out about My Computer Career and their military transition program.
The Cyber Warrior program takes you from not knowing anything about a computer at all to being a subject matter expert.
How long is that going to take?
In the span of 4 months, I was able to get 4 different certifications.
4 months? Leon's advice?
Highly recommended.
Become a certified cyber warrior in just months at mycomputercareer.edu. This is one student's experience. Individual results vary. VA education benefits available to those who qualify.
Evan Cohen here. In sports, anyone can say they're the best. The actual best? They prove it. That's what I like about Midas. When you buy tires at Midas with paid installation, you get their limited lifetime tire guarantee included at no extra cost. That includes flat repairs or flat replacements and tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's confidence you can drive on, mile after mile, because the best don't just say it, they back it up. Midas, the best around.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Somebody's going to get whacked.
Yep. Yep.
This usually playing in the bar when somebody gets whacked.
It feels like it. Yeah, looking for Billy Bats.
Where's Joe Pesci?
Yeah. I'm wearing shoes no more, Tommy. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Oh, my God.
That's the, how many times have you guys seen Goodfellas? 100?
1 million.
Right?
Yeah.
Every time that scene starts, I'm like, oh, no. Like, this is going to just leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
No, get your shine back.
There are songs that you hear and you associate with movies. Like if I hear Steelers Wheel Stuck in the Middle with You, it's Michael Madsen with a knife.
Going backwards.
Yes, slicing people up. Like, I can't hear that song without thinking about that now. Ever.
Oh. No. That scene, now I'm picturing the blood and that poor guy was missing his ear. And, yeah. Mr. Pink, was it?
Mr. Blonde.
Mr. Blonde.
Yeah.
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink was Buscemi.
Yes.
That was. I remember I didn't know what that movie was, and I'm just flipping channels one night and ran into it. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, this is a Tarantino movie?
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Michael Madsen and John Travolta, Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs. They're brothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a movie with the two of them. It just didn't work out.
The Vega brothers?
The Vega brothers. Tell me that wouldn't be cool.
I'd watch it.
Of course. Absolutely
I'd watch
would.
it.
Yes.
They both came to terrible ends. Both of those characters.
Yeah, not great. Not great along the way.
Oh, my God.
DeAndre, jump in on this one. Why is Jonathan Kuminga still a topic of conversation among Laker fans? And not because whether they want him or not, but if they wanted him, would he not be here already? Like, why is he still available?
Jonathan Kuminga is still available because the talent is definitely there. Meaning, like, the athleticism is there. The way he can be, the things he can do offensively is good. That can fit on a lot of teams and who can utilize a player like him. Defensively, like I said, him being athletic, he's able to get in the passing lanes. He's actually a really good vertical leaper, can block shots. Like, him being a perimeter defender is something else that you have to look at as well as far as the Lakers roster construction, because Lakers don't really have that go-to guy defensively. I mean, if you want to take in consideration of a guy like Jared Vanderbilt, but what is he on the other end of the floor? He's not really helpful on the offensive end of the basketball court. So I think the reason why Kuminga is still available because is what his team, I should say, feels like his value is a lot more than what teams are trying to offer him. So the agreement as far as where the money at and how many years and if a player option, team option, those things have to come in consideration. But I think that's why he's still available, is because teams can't come to an agreement what his actual value is.
He's 23 years old. He's still young. Here's my question: are the Lakers trying to get him because he's right for Luka, or because he's the biggest name out there?
I think the Lakers are trying to acquire him, from all the reports, is because he would be essentially a good fit as far as they need more athleticism on the wing. Because they don't have that right now. And then you're looking at who was that third guy besides Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves.
You don't really have a third
option.
Yeah, up for grabs.
You wonder if the Lakers couldn't present him with some sort of scenario where it's like, look, come here on a show me, and you, whether it's here or somewhere else, come in here and play with Luka, play with Austin Reeves, play with Walker Kessler, and go do all the things that DeAndre just said, and then the money will come. Because if there was a line of teams that were desperate to have you, we wouldn't still be having this conversation.
The Lakers and the Wolves, right?
Right, but I think that's the sticking point, right? Because I think everything you said sounds reasonable, but I think Jonathan Kuminga that reasonableness hasn't, I don't think, set in on his side, where he thinks he still should command top dollar, that he should still be, if not the focal point, one of the focal points of
Do you
a
think
team.
he's a 20-point scorer? Because he sure thinks he does.
No.
Not 20 point per. Nah, he's more in the 10 to 15 range.
I
That's
can see him like 15, 16 feels like the ceiling for him.
Would you want, because, we're talking about you have a 1, you have a 2. Would you really want him as your 3, though?
No.
Right. And then on top of that, you finally have a team that seems to be cohesive and getting it together and having that chemistry. He doesn't have that rep. So introducing
we'll see,
that,
right? I think you bring up a really good point, that the idea of the Lakers kind of going in a new direction, we'll see whether everybody's on the same page or not. It's a new group. I'm optimistic that they will be. But I think when it comes to Kuminga specifically, because to Laura's point about the reputation that precedes him, is, are you getting the guy that is upset because he didn't get what he wanted from one of these teams and he's going to come in here in his feelings? Or you're going to get a guy that's going to come in here and say, okay, no, I didn't get what I wanted. Now I'm going to go show the world. That's a motivated guy. Because
I think it's
that
guy.
If you get that guy, that sounds fantastic.
I will not be jaded by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you get the guy that comes in and he's like, well, I'm not getting the money I wanted, I didn't get the terms of the contract I wanted, I don't get the shots that I want. Like, I'm not getting, this isn't the exact perfect scenario that I was hoping for, and he's kind of, then I don't need that in my life.
I thought it was 2 years, 20. No,
I mean 2 years, 20, 1 year. I think that's where they can't come to agreement when it comes to that. It's like the year, the total, the cost, all that stuff. But if you're getting him for a year, then if he has a good season, he has a chance to just walk away too.
He's an athletic big man, and you don't have LeBron anymore.
But the options are running out for him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just not a whole lot of choices.
The other team that was in consideration for Kuminga was the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they just they just acquired. So I gotta it's coming.
The Lakers and the T-Wolves are the last two teams for Kuminga.
Well, this is so cliche, but it's true. You are what the market tells you
That's
are.
True. Yeah.
That's what you're worth. If you were worth more, somebody would have offered more.
That's true.
Right? And if this is what it is. You can either take it from us or take it from them, but now you got to look for fit and everything else. This isn't a bidding war. This is the opposite. It's like, who can wait the longest to just see if who blinks first.
I think the Lakers should go after him, but I am worried about the overpay. But then again, it's just money.
Yeah.
I think he would fit.
You say, well, look, I guess there's ownership with deep pockets in place, right? I was going to say it's about money. They're having their own, front office issues right now. But I guess in the end, if it's Bob Iger and Josh Kushner, money's not really a consideration.
You know what's funny? It's like literally until, Marcus, you said their names, it was kind of nice to talk about the basketball team.
Yeah.
Right. Who may make shots or play defense or grab rebounds.
Real stuff.
Who can pass to who, as opposed to, the guy that's going to be writing the checks ultimately.
Is this a sign-in trade?
It would have to.
Do you have to give up a pick?
If the Lakers have that available, correct? Yes.
So
I think
that changes my whole thought process.
27-43.
And that's another thing. The Atlanta Hawks declined a team option for him, and I think that kicker was about $24 million. So they decided, we'll let you test the free agency market, go from there. And that's just like another sign, because Atlanta was a really young team,
like buying a house with mold.
And he came in there already off of a trade with the Golden State Warriors, and they already had that option. You know what? We'll let you test the market. We'll let you see what you think your value is at.
You're talking about buying a house with mold.
Uh-huh.
You know what it reminds me of? It's a house that the previous owners already moved out of.
Yep.
Okay, they don't even live there. The house is vacant, and it's been on the market a really long time.
Long time.
And now you're asking, and you raise the price, or you're not budging on price. It's like, no, man.
No,
I
I'm
don't
good.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
good.
I'll wait because
Thanks.
you either have to move back into the house because no one else wants it, or you have to drop your price.
The later we go, the more leverage he has because you still don't have that.
I mean, does he though?
Yeah, I
Because
don't know
the
about
Lakers
that.
pretty
Young
much have
and-
a roster set.
But you need young and athletic. He is every bit of that.
Well, they did get younger. Let's not like the Lakers did get younger.
But
they're
they're
just
not
missing.
done.
They're not done, but
Right.
they're missing that fourth guy. So that we
The
don't know
later
where
it
that fourth
goes,
guy is going to be.
And you got a hole, and he's still staring at you.
Or the later it goes, the more he needs to get
You
on
may
a
get
team.
desperate. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You can hold out.
I need to, I don't want to be home anymore. I got to be on a team. And we're getting, like, the Lakers open camp in about a month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not that far off. We're just about to get to the good part. Baseball playoffs, basketball camp's open, NFL season's going, college football's going.
Right around the corner.
There's college football this week.
This weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, does San Jose State count? But at least it's fun to
They
watch.
count, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, you can leave the NFL and go there.
I'll either play for the Browns. Speaking of, what do you make of Deshaun Watson getting the starting nod?
I think it's, well, see, I might be in the minority. I think it's awesome because usually when you get canceled, you don't come back.
No.
You're done. They drum you out of the league. I think the only thing that saved him is it's Cleveland, and it's a big deal. You don't get chances like this again.
Yes, I think I think that
Michael Vick did, I guess. He
but
came
Vic
back.
Vic had to go pay a penalty.
He did.
Vic had to go to prison.
Yes.
And he came back and he was contrite and did all the things that people wanted him
Took
to
his
do,
lumps.
and he did.
Yeah.
Like Watson just kind of went away. He got hurt. He played poorly. Got hurt again.
Never changed his demeanor or
no-
stance
No,
on
nothing's
anything.
changed.
He's still the same guy.
He's never really. I mean, he's still got a huge guaranteed contract.
Uh-huh.
He's never really paid any consequences.
No, he's been going on vacations. He's on Instagram. He's been enjoying his life.
And he hasn't played well to earn this job. It was more anointed, and maybe it's because of the money. Maybe it's because of the Shadur, circus that surrounds him at all times, or Dylan Gabriel's just even worse than Watson. But it feels like the redemption is not so much a redemption as it is man, we don't have any good options. We're paying him all this money. Let's just take one last look.
Him winning the job is no surprise. I think I said
you called it a few months
he's
ago.
going to win the gig. The only thing it kind of points out is Shadur's not the guy.
Yeah,
it get dangerous.
And I could show you text messages from my family who are rooting for Shadur.
Mm-hmm.
They always say he needs more time to develop. And I'm like, this is the pros, right? I ain't got time to wait.
Right.
He's got to be the guy or not. And Deshaun Watson is the better option. Go with that.
Deshaun Watson's put all of Deshaun Watson's off the field stuff in a separate category. I'm not saying forget about it because I don't think we should forget about it, but just talk about him as a football player. He was awesome.
Yeah.
And then was almost instantly not awesome.
It was at one point before 2020 that we were talking about him. I mean, we're talking about the future of the league at quarterback,
Ace
right?
of the league.
It was Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Deshaun Watson was in that group.
Right
and you remember that 2020 playoffs, they were up 24-0 it was on the Chiefs?
Yeah.
And then they got rolled. And from that moment, everything went downhill for Deshaun Watson.
A mess. A little shop talk is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcus is here on a Monday on ESPN LA.
Get ready to celebrate new DraftKings customers. I am talking to you and people who haven't downloaded the app yet. What are you waiting on? Something big is coming. But let me tell you, new DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710. Spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. What a deal. That's code LA710. Like I said, something huge is coming this way. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals. I wish I could tell you more about it. We just had the Zoom call today. Exclusive deals and an all-day celebration. It's going to knock your socks off. Built just for sports fans like you and me. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to game day. The DraftKings Sports app, like you need to download, is now live in all 50 states. That means California from Texas to Florida. Every fan is connected and in on the excitement. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. Remember the date, write it down, tattoo it on your forehead. September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day. is the kickoff of a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. I am so pumped. Get ready to celebrate. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710. Spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. Remember that code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. Terms at dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Jeannie's biggest mistake was this. If your life and your identity is the Los Angeles Lakers, then you don't sell the team. You generate cash by selling a piece of the team, but you don't sell the majority of the team if it's everything that you're all about. And because she sold the team to Mark Walter, and because Mark is now dealing with all of these federal investigations, the new owners don't want her, don't need her to be the governor, don't need her to run the organization, don't need her to be fan-facing, front-facing. It's been a great run for you and your family. Get out. And that doesn't work well for her because this is her life. But if this was the most important thing to you, keeping the Lakers in the Buss family, girlfriend, you shouldn't have sold the team.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Guys, Pizza Hut takes me back old school. Birthday parties, Little League, Friday nights. There was always something special about the Hut. Now, celebrate again with Pizza Hut's new throwback value menu. Iconic favorites like a personal pan pizza, breadsticks, and a 2-liter soda starting at just $4. Feed the family with the original stuffed crust pizza, $11.99 for a one-topping medium. Try new additions like triple cheese, mac and gooey s'mores sticks. Go to pizzahut.com or order now on the Pizza Hut app.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team, from payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you've saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's GUSTO.com. Gusto.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to the end of summer sale at AutoZone. We're celebrating the end of long days and short nights with big deals for a short time. Like on Wash and Wax, you can get 3 Meguiar's products for just $20. Need new brakes? Duralast brake pads are free with the purchase of Duralast rotors. We've also got oil deals and more. We're ending the summer right with the end of summer sale at AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
Little shop talk-ish to close the show.
Yay.
Chris McGee, Geeter, hopping in here. We got a little Lakers talk coming up at 7 o'clock. Trojans Live is coming up next at 6 o'clock. So, Trudell with you tonight, Geeter?
Yeah, we got Mike Trudell with me tonight. You know, Kobe Day.
Oh.
You guys were talking about that earlier.
Job's not finished.
It's not. It's one of the great quotes,
Love
right?
that. Yeah.
You had a good quote. What was the one you liked?
Yeah, if we're not in it, I don't care.
I don't care who wins the title.
Yeah.
First memory that pops in your head.
I think for me, when I first met him and connected was Beijing at the Olympics. He came to watch volleyball.
That's right.
And I was one of the announcers, but I knew I was going to be off that game. He came to watch Carrie and Misty. So I positioned myself in this room.
Did
where
you
I
have
knew
the Laker gig at this point?
So I was with Fox Sports at the time.
Okay.
But my usual job was kind of sideline visitor, so I had never met him. So we connected and hung with Nico.
Yeah.
Was with him, Harrison, and we were there for about an hour together. And then he came 2 more times. So I sat with him 1 more time. And then when I was announcing like the semis, he came, gave a point from the sand. So then I see him 3 months later, first Laker game that I'm working, mid-November. And I'm like, God, I wonder if he'll remember me. We're walking through the tunnel, and I kind of, walking towards him. He's like, hey, I'm glad you got out of that Beijing sun. I watched you on the AVP this year. So it's kind of from that moment on, we always had that moment.
Real quick, Jonathan Kuminga, yay, nay? How you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I was just in the chat talking about that. I think it's either the Wolves or the Lakers. I know the Lakers have had tons of conversations with him. I know he wants money/role. I think he definitely gets the role with the Lakers. I don't think he can get a lot of money from the Wolves, but I think in his eyes, he shows out and he gets a payday. I'm intrigued by it. There's a lot of red flags for me also, like with what happened with the Warriors and the Hawks, because for me, like coming to a situation where maybe you want to get paid more, or you want to, show your skills or show out. For me, it's about winning, and are you willing to sacrifice and play winning basketball? Because we already have pieces in place, like Luka Doncic and AR and Walker Kessler, and he can add to that with the athleticism for sure. Like the body and the ability are there, but can he play that team game consistently and be that guy? I don't know the answer, but I'm intrigued because I still feel they need this like one starting piece, right? Like, because I love the players they have, but like everyone has said on air, it'd be nice to have those guys maybe in a position one step lower.
One drop down.
Yeah, one drop down.
I think it's really interesting, and you just put your finger on it. And I think the good teams are better at this than the bad teams, but even another good team that's slightly less good at this can fall further behind than they should. And what I'm talking about is everybody on your team needs to understand what they're being asked to do and understand your role and accept the role. You don't have to like it, but you at least have to understand what it is. You've brought it up a few times, DeMarco. DeAndre Ayton, I don't think ever fully understood what his role was on the Lakers. He had days where he would perform the role.
He really would.
Yeah, but the whole I'm no Clint Capella, it's like, that's kind of exactly what we need you to be. And then you don't get that is a giant red flag.
Yeah, I don't care about the touches on any particular day. I care about winning, and that's what fans care about too, and you want your players to only care about that. So that line right there that got out, that's not what you want to hear from your big man, and I know he was frustrated at times. What am I, just a pick and pop guy, pick and roll guy? I mean, that's what we need you to be, right? and actually, what we need is for you to be a beast on the defensive end. And to his credit, like there were some really good games from DeAndre Ayton, right? For sure. Yeah. But I'm intrigued with Kuminga for sure. But I'm also like, okay, if it doesn't happen and we don't lock into that for a few years, and then maybe something down the line comes, I'm also,
Isn't that the spot that we all kind of hope to be in, regardless when it comes to a negotiation? Like, I want this, but if you walk away, I'm okay with that too.
For him.
Yeah.
For him, yes. For him, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I always see like, man, guys come to the Lakers and they show out here or they're a part of something good here. Like it creates a lot for you down the road. And if you can't see that, maybe this isn't the right place, but hopefully, he can see that at the end of the day if this is the place he comes, right? Playing for JJ, too, like he's a good communicator.
Yeah, but so
good
Steve
players
Kerr,
go.
right?
Yeah,
Kerr,
great point. Quinn is, and by the way,
was...
Quinn Snyder's a great coach, too.
That's
great
right.
coach
In Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah,
those red flags are real, and it's fair for fans to be, question that.
Do you know what we're asking you to do? We're going to put the DeAndre Ayton rule into effect. Before we do anything, do you know what we're asking you to do?
And do you accept the role?
How about this? Instead of me telling you what I'd like, tell me what you
think.
What
you think?
There you go. Yeah, what do you think?
Tell me the name of the movie you'd like to
You
see.
tell me.
Right.
I would love to be a part of those conversations because I know what the Lakers are selling. I'm just curious what his take on everything
Money.
is.
DeMarco, we have about a minute to go here.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I get this one in here for you. Vince McMahon turns 81 years old.
Vince McMahon, my guy. He's still there, still with us. I wish he'd take over the reins again. They suck right now.
I'm glad I brought it up.
Not Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is 53. He's one of us.
GOAT.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, Reggie Miller is 61.
I mean, he's in the GOAT conversation,
Rocky
right?
Johnson would have been his
Chappelle?
birthday.
Wow.
GOAT conversation. It's not, 100%.
Oh,
yeah.
Rocky Johnson, The Rock's dad?
Yeah.
Because next time I'm in, we're drafting stand-up comedians, so be ready.
You're deciding now.
He's got it figured out. We're drafting comedians on Friday. We got to get to Friday from the golf tournament, but we'll
make it through Tuesday.
We'll get there. Trojans, oh boy, Trojans Live is coming up next. Then Lakers Talk with Geeter and Mike Trudell. Have a great night, DeMarco, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Chris Morales, my goodness.
Not sure what to do this week?